The time I'm shaping my whole bar, I'm a sick. It is a bit heady. War, now I'm sitting here, a 2 year. To Pono, the immediate for make us say, before baby make us saying it. Somebody am working on. But I'm sure the other make a sha, mammy. Madame who be who pa, the shame black. Cause was a monsieur to Pono, I'm a monsieur to. Ah, mammy. Madame who be who pa, the shame black. Cause was a monsieur to Pono, I'm a monsieur to. Ah, mammy. Madame who be who pa, the shame black. Cause was a monsieur to Pono, I'm a monsieur to.
Guy, what they do me now? I know be plenty talk. At the home, Papa, family something to talk. Nah. Yeah, no.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our special coffee shop. What would you like to have, sir? Fruit juice, yogurt, chocolate, cappuccino, frappuccino, or coffee?
I'm a tea in me hot tea.
Ceylon tea, Indian tea, herbal tea, Jericho tea, bush tea, or green tea.
Come on, give me lip tea. The yellow label or lip tea.
How do you want it, sir? Black or white?
I want white.
Milk or fresh cream?
Put milk.
Goat milk or cow milk?
I'm a China for cow milk.
Friesian cow or Africana cow?
Guy, why? No, why? I go south, yes. If there's something they can't write for you. If be white something they can't write for you. Something smart they can't find top. Friesian, every make it be make it. Just put milk.
Sorry, sir. Please have a seat, please. Sorry, sir. Sir, do you want it with sweetener, honey, or sugar?
Just put sugar.
Brown sugar, white sugar, or yellow sugar?
You get sugar, every sugar, and not be sugar. Come on, forget them. Give me a glass of water.
Okay, sir. Mineral water or distilled water?
Water too, you did. Give me mineral water.
Flavored or non-flavored?
The water. Come on, give me an empty glass.
Okay, sir. Do you want a tumbler, wine glass, champagne fruit, or beer mug? Hello, sir. I said, do you want a wine glass, a beer mug, or champagne fruit?
So the glass to you, they ask me. Go, I go swallow my spit, yeah?
I feel chawa who be your home, mammy. Any. I'm a Kobe. Wow.
Kobe, I can't.
They say, it's in I. It's a fit, is it?
I'm
Oh, me had it, me had it.
Oh,
Miss me had it.
let's see what you
Mammy, the nimpa, the nim. Said next what bay pan was running the nimsa. Wow.
That's what Ben Minyanka, Minyan
Yes, I'm not for nimsa.
Now, this I'm not for him, Kunka, Sana Bay. I'm in your
If it's a oh, mammy, and you.
Missy Facebook account. Now, Instagram.
Me call. Me call.
Nabe.
Me passport na enye ready.
Oh, try passport had be call Instagram.
Aye.
And you wunya passport me nyɛ sure sɛ wobɛkɔ Twitter.
Twitter body no no je say metimi de ya nkatenkwan. Metimi de ya rere. Wonim say nana eno na akoye na mono nti no utimi de ya nkatenkwan utimi de ya rere. Nti nana.
Missy Facebook account. Now, Instagram.
Me call. Me call.
Nabe.
Me passport na enye ready.
Oh, try passport had be call Instagram.
Aye.
And you wunya passport me nyɛ sure sɛ wobɛkɔ Twitter.
Twitter body no no je say metimi de ya nkatenkwan. Metimi de ya rere. Wonim say nana eno na akoye na mono nti no utimi de ya nkatenkwan utimi de ya rere.
Ɛdeɛ na bɛmo wa show dwetiri wo wiase.
Papa me oba no for soso a. On say ma omo soso akra so ya no mani mo ofe. Na ade ba akoye me fe kura. Nyankopon de ma ndi me hu a papa na wo se gumi Number 7 me papa kra wo no na japade nyina kam de mo ba akro no. E ye omo mfim say nam bi we friend the daughters of glory Jesus. Etre. Papa enu say me som say ya. Papa o yo ba bia say de me ti ba peja.
O sure.
Me son nam tre ni mu a me so mfim fi die ni mu a.
Oba bia nam one
me so daughters ni mu a. Papa we de me peja. We ye de so me do be ka form. Aba ho misa no me afia o
ade be mo asu dwetire wi ase no
me de obadi musika ami o na me gi me pay san bank
kweri here he ore made para kuru here de ore made he fufu hara ore made oh that's nice say ya ju o be ko tebi o honso abose de o be hye no mu e bi asaka no pia mo ina hare ho here mare chari gagal ke hore mare kikakum oh kweri here he ore made para kuru here de ore made he fufu hara ore made oh that's nice say ya ju o be ko tebi o honso abose de o be hye no mu e bi asaka no pia mo ina hare ho here mare chari gagal ke hore mare kikakum oh kweri here he
Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Bra.
Your voice is very far.
Man, no, my voice is not very far. My voice is very near par. For the benefit of my listeners, if you can change your English to my local dialect, I will be very happy. Please. What did you prophecy carry my Musamu Yabrofu? Tiasamna Minokano. What are you? How is this friend? Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Bra.
Your voice is very far.
Man, no, my voice is not very far. My voice is very near par. For the benefit of my listeners, if you can change your English to my local dialect, I will be very happy. Please. What did you prophecy carry my Musamu Yabrofu? Tiasamna Minokano. What are you? How is this friend? Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Bra.
Your voice is very far.
Man, no, my voice is not very far. My voice is very near par. For the benefit of my listeners, if you can change your English to my local dialect, I will be very happy. Please. What did you prophecy carry my Musamu Yabrofu? Tiasamna Minokano.
Now, a word to a wise is enough. Achesa, a word to a wise is enough. Now, a word to a wise is enough. Achesa, a word to a wise is enough.
Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Bra.
Your voice is...
Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Bra.
Your voice is very far.
Man, no, my voice is not very far. Hello, Mr. Ibrahim Ajay.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. Bra.
Your voice is very far.
Man, no, my voice is not very far. My voice is very near.
All right, it's Friday. Thank you very much for tuning in. Mr. Ibrahim J. Scaro, your voice is far. I cannot hear you. The network is very fade.
Mr. Ibrahim Eji, Koko Cheskano. Hey, Mr. Ibrahim Eji, also kind of great. All right, thank you very much for tuning in. You're live on Loud Talents TV. My name is Kevin Ekobe. We take like exactly 4:50 p.m. US East Coast time. Is definitely 8:50 in Ghana. When it's Friday, it's Mixed Bag Day. Every single Friday, what we do here is we speak on the issues. We mix the issues up. We don't follow we don't follow the show the show. Hey, right there, go. We don't follow anything. We don't follow the schedule. We touch on different stories. Friday around the world, will be a Loud Talents TV, especially in Ghana. About Facebook, with all due respect, and your Facebook page, YouTube. So your page, with Loud Talents TV or YouTube, Loud Talents TV or YouTube. Facebook, so with all due respect, and TV, so no multi TV, so no Loud Silence TV on multi TV. Also, about radio, so I live with my ATH way or radio, so your any radio app. We use Android, or Google Play Store on Sabeka, Loud Silence Radio. Also, Apple device, or App Store now on Sabeka Loud Silence Radio. Meaning, Eddie Kevin Ekobe Taylor. My producers are called to the Ghost team. When it's Friday, it's Mixed Bag Day. It's all about Ghana politics. It's all about the issues. It's all about the facts. What I'm here to do tonight is not to hurt anybody. It's not to intimidate anybody. What I'm here to do tonight is expose people we are paying with our taxes. The taxpayer, we need to put a check on the people we pay. So my job here is basically simple: to explain things to you, to bring you the news that some media outlets are trying to lie to you about. And Sibu enye Sibu atenie na the way Jimmy did not tell they also nyumbre and I said you may nyumbre say Ghana and some echo eba and the fee send the Friday there nice in some about peso I was a me de bana me bedwum Ghana for ehunu kre no nti enye say tan obi and I say nisi obi de eba nyumbre nyina say ye be Ghana for ehunu kre no nti Friday say ne de ye basa na ensem polo and ensem pele. And it's so interesting. It should be anywhere. It's a show way, and there's something unique about this show. I'm on for Edipe show way. Apart from people not liking me, majority of the people I'm on perma show way. If we say I'm pay the way I draft the show no, so you put the show together. It follows some kind of a plan, and normally on the show now, majority of Ghana for TV so. I'm sure my Facebook, I'm sure my YouTube near the I don't know. I had who say I didn't Twitch me Emma Sibu Omote Asi. Anything now you see lots of people in Umbrebia about live they are all over the place watching us. We don't force it. All that we do is we make sure say you don't know Kreno Edi nim. Omo Mbo Mechi Domino you're from the Ghost team. Omo na the train some Edi Aswam sa membra na member jum Emma Ghana for ehunu Kreno. Intended jumadi in there wo and our sponsor. Show we are sponsor be so wo a wo hwe me free if you know wona wo sponsor Jumadiwe. Indeed, the sponsors are you. You have made this possible. Your support, your encouragement, you being on air, online every single day to support this platform. You are the sponsor. I really appreciate you for being here tonight. And yet, you bring me around the world. Mr. Ibrahim J. and so Shemi free a year in Koko or also editing show no or the TV not to her. Hey. Yeah, Mr. Ibrahim J. and so share. Mr. Ibrahim J. so on Tianka and so Obeti Enka. On my YouTube, I'm sure you bring on Mabel watching me tonight on YouTube. Thank you very much, Mabel. Socrates is also watching me tonight. Zakaria Adam is live on Loud Silence TV tonight. When it's Friday, it's Mixed Bag Day. Ubia Ewa girls in the Ekoso. Matilda Ahiabo watching me tonight. Facebook and Beke. Sorry, Beke. That's it tonight. Beke is also watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Beke, for being here tonight. Natasha Duka is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team tonight across the world. Theo Drizzy is also live on YouTube. Emily Nola is live on YouTube tonight. Francis Aidan watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team. Thank you very much, Francis, for being here tonight. Also, I can see Michael Williams watching me. Also, Fauzi Naz is live here on Facebook. Monette Man is watching me. Ibrahim Abdullah is watching me. Antoine Edem Van Dyke is also live on Facebook this evening. Also, a Sylvie Nana Benyin Bikrom Fantini also Orsham. Adjoa Manyo is watching me live this evening. Thank you very much, Adjoa, for being here tonight. I really appreciate all the OGs on this platform. Auntie Monica, you got Neves, Lester, the OGs, Mercedes Papa, all the way in Italy. So many in the Bronx, right? So many people started the show with us and they are still with us. It shows their prayers, their support, their encouragement. They have been a resolute, a block or a rock behind us all these years. And we really appreciate their efforts supporting and pushing this platform. So on YouTube, a year, Kofi, I can also see Raymond, Rose watching me, Francis Seidu watching me live. Ellen Tikodu is also live here on YouTube tonight. Raina Yakubu is back again. Mabel is watching me. Fostia is live here. Jermaima Larte watching Kevin Teleghost in Facebook. So Empress Yasmin Ahiable Dotsi is live on Facebook tonight. Osai Bedu is watching me this evening. I can see Alice Kofo watching me this evening. Also Beke T Enyumrena Ebefa. Ediana Ekoso Ghana menti ya nipa bibi kansem aka beye sema enum and nine pet na abot non kono ewo Ghana. We have taken over when we are live. Every single platform is off. Sanity, we control the airwaves, we control the conversation. The Ebeka no hano and non ankofo ebetete ho kakra achirichirim. That is what happens when you control, you control. And validation the people na edema enye na yeka obi enu se Loud Silence TV, with all due respect, is number 1 in Ghana. Inti enyumbre wa wohwamen ede na ekoso amente ye konkonsa be na wo town Kevin Taylor TV ankofo bi kansem ede na ekoso ede pa na esi wo Ghana sebio mente ya nipa bi ekeka nsem ama sebio meso makebi muni konkonse bia ho konkonse bia ni ho okay konkonse bia mba obi anka konkonse bia na michia eye obi a ohwe me michia otufo se tutu bichia papa eye okaka ben ando ohene na obesra ye no obekoda ben Mr. P, Mr. S, when is the chief leaving? The king who came to Ghana to visit us. Ohine no dabe no beko, ohine the pressure beto yeso me yentumi nkwa abonten etetifie emazisia no enibraba. Ya besa dabe no beko, ye kura ya bre. Na de ayi sraba ko besra yentumi mpie. Ye ne yentumi nya hwe. Ya keka ye hyehye dem. Me besa me hu dabe no ohine ne beko. Etwatini so de asema ba fie. Edabena etwatini o se etu ate beko. Etwatini no se de etwatini o se de. Dabena beko 29th ochina no be free ho. Onya no nko ne ntumi mbo ya bra. Na ade se bibi da yeso, ai se pressure da yeso. Ye hu de yenye, ye ntumi pie, ye ntumi besides. I say bia enda na ochina e no beko Mr. P. Okay, thank you very much. Inti ohina ne yesro ye da se waba ye ko na ye hu de be ye ho. Ye ne bola akadem ye ntumi nyimpie. Ye ntumi hyera ntenetene ho ye ninje ye hu de yenye ase akeka ikadem de ye ntumi de ye ho e de pressure na da beto yeso ogumase no ah eye etueni o se etueni ni o se de ko ya brew waba eye waye kakra eye waba ye de wako KMA office ye de waba menhia bebodwa ye de wako museum ye de wako bibi be nan eye ya de ye ko krom ye ntumi de ye ho na pressure da yeso ede na ye ntumi de ye hu ya se se nka tek ra ye ntumi pai ye ntumi ton bibia red ye ntumi nya hwe ye tete apatase enti ohene no eye waye bi eye ko na afi ye nde ye ho na ye hu de be ye na asante oman ohene ba ko wo de wo yere nom ene wo busuafo no wo ma wo de abegu kroma ye ntumi nya bibia anopa nke so de anke twe be ma de gina kwa ho tin ye ntumi ndwunso ye ne kura ye ntumi fa politic bag ne ye ntumi ntunkoto kwa ho ye hu de ye nya ye ho eye wabesra ye kokrom ohene wabesra ye kokrom ye ne nana tia ye ne enim se ne manage ye ho ye nim se ne manage ye ho e de na ma study social media, ma study Facebook, TikTok. I say bloggers na santifo bloggers no I say omunye free bi say I say bibia sha omo so I say omo tumi nkasa freely bi say I say ohene na be share so TikTok, wa share so Facebook ohene za be share so YouTube ye hu de enya ye ho kona yentumi nkasa na ye hu se yankasa ya ade o yankasa se de yo play number ya te wo defa eyi jata no ko na afa ye hu ntoye e de nsra na ama pressure be da nipa so ye hu de yenya ye hu ye hu ano ye sora no pa ye nim se ye njunso se me ye njunso se gata ne yentimo se ye hwe njunso ngo se me hwe ye hu de yenya ye hu okuru nim de bia ye se ekwan ne se ye mpra wo se me ye mpra wo because ye nim se ne ye tie ye ne sa ne tie ye ne ko ne ye de ye hu. We need the freedom. Yentumi mo be free so as senior say dey share so asantememu. Na nam kwan hokura yenim say yentwemo so me yentwemo e bia na ka ba na ade into ohene we wi akọ da bi me nana fana nkozu oh nana nana piao otumfo aftuma for ohene na nko zoo if you say don't patro home fa no Joe Blackie or the zoo nana otumfo said to utuma fa eye Swatini anko zoo yi unwa kenti asa kramai comedy omo ugo kumasi zoo a unwa kenti aka unwo osono utumu osono baje sa kramai kokko comedy osono no kumasi zoo utumu osono baka sa kramai Come here dinner osono regra osono di fufu Edia Inti entima for hin anko kumasi zoo ti don patro ya se don patro ho mfa no our shop bear for bi wa kejetiama ene a tech junction inti se kejeti ukọ kumasi zoo a inketia no wo ho no omunya shop kumasi o omo watra wache o zoo no mo to omunya moa o omo chese oma tekere kuro no mutim ye nton omo ye fo mo ko be bia ho no mte don patro wawo ete ho da muti zoo ho ai kumasi zoo inti otumfo so tumi fa no ko patro because na patro ko eyie ye se ho mfa no kumasi zoo sa ketia no to no weekend bi okọ eyie inti so okọ apatrapa okọ zoo okọ eyie apatrapa inti otumfo ntuma fa ohene na ankosra no inti don patro ntuma ehu eye etwezini inti etwezini saba don patro behu no inti ama eye visit na style bi ama your bloggers ni ntumi nkasa nkasa because okokasa sia bekasa hey na eyi ni way plane adentina amba kumase inti nsembebre inti sanete inti ade no de aye ne se ohene ne kwa yeso aware 22 wo de onfo mu nyina nko eye ye de nase tech girls ye pe omo saa onfa 22 no nko na wonja de aka no wase na ye hu de ebeye inti on de onko ye pa ucho etwetini me Kevin Taylor me chenchen hene otumfo na eyi me official chenchen hene obi antumi ya obetuma foko bantama hene nim sebio kwapia hene nim ahemfo mo nyina obi anim se me na me chenchen hene etwetini please it's time it is time to go home. Yes, we are tired. We don't want any suppression. We are living in our own kingdom. We don't want you to come here and suppress us. Right now, we used to do some things normal. We can't do those things normally again. So please go and let us be ourselves. We are tired. Ya bre. Because Paul be catch last me catch them. MPP omumbu asante for omubu fu. Kevin tell dia asante hinatem. Mo dia mumu bi mo jimi o. Me say mo kan mo no kra na e kan mo ai. Se e be kam anim e ma mo hu se no kra ni a. Me pese mo kam mo. Kevin tell dia asante hinatem na ma kan mo. Me say MPP omumu asante for se mo jimi. As Kevin tell dia asante hinatem ohu de onka. Ai amene no ya de no kra ni piamo pe se dia asante hinatem. Otumfo so hwe me anadwo bia ofili me chen bibia. Nana onana no bi agimi MPP fo no bu asantefo ni bi so omagimi ene ne ha me no en enya de me begai ka if we say Paul Adomotre ne nan se kokohwe de oni MPP fo be ka kira asantefo say Kumasi International Airport eye international airport emom de otumfo be gina eye Kumasi Airport ebodwa me kaiwo bodam ote o say me kaiwo nti otumfo eye Kevin Taylor de odidi otumfo atam minja eka meka and the moment to say the biaberi otumfo atam meka ai wa wo court no ko me say MPP fo bu asantefo se mumu bi mu agimi ne atikroma na asantefo ka kire en asem we nyina eka eye etuatini asem no hu etuatini etuati sa de ma etuatini fo no omunya omudi no mrefi sa na omunana bi sa ekuro no omunana bi na sebio na oti tete no etuatini fo history na me de ma no ansa na matoa so na anamenya no chena and the deputy na ko for di na se kire sen etuatini ni nyina old bass antikese ma etuate na omo nana no na omo ye kua inte kua na omo ye no na omo ta dua eye bibi nketenkete te se eye nkuruma kodu ene ade ha na omo ta dua nnuaba inte etuatini de ma edi ni ba ye etuatini omo twenyi free Swaziland e de ba etuatini no e na me kire wo ba etuatini no wo de ba asantikese ma eye etuate na senia na esieni na sa ohinu ne nana na wo sika pa I give it dela na ohinu wo ya wa be na nana wo sika na owo slaves omo ye adwuma ma no na de ye ne se na abrofo bi pese omo befa omo kuro no na on se we mu no eye Swaziland for na and they from etuatini no etuatini na mechirechirem se ne be o kine bi kwase bi metena ho enka se ono oti amamere enti na omo dua nyoma bebre na ade sa na omo koda na omofuo no na bebi omofuo no wo ene bebi a se bi omo tene na emu wa na ebe 50 miles Inti de bia no omo tumika no makoye fuo no mabefie. Na edumbre bi omo wuso omo ko mofuo mu a nnuaba no moduadua no na nipa bi asie kire no mabewie bi. Saa na abrofo na ba enso egu pipo bi so a abrofo no mo mpese mbeye adwuma na Swaziland for and they from etwatini for no mo bu adwuma. Inti abrofo no de ade be friend telescope ebaye. Inti enkofo ni ye adwuma na awia omo hu. Anadwo no na abrofo no e de boto koko boto dia anu ite se osafomafo anu no technology na abrofo na boboto into mo boboto a na enkofo no abetwa moduane egu na mo so mo kwa aba 50 miles no ade betwa me ba na duane na ebi ko inti papa ne hu se bibi koso eye ohini we nim na SS bi asantefo amamre ne te no ana asantefo history no ye bia ye na ha record shada ni obade bia ye na inti saa ohini we ne na ena sebio omo hu said abi emua bi edi omoduane no na abrofo no so na akwabu wom na wagimi kakra ne a friend Paul Paul na wagimi to the point say ori na hihye boto no e wa abrofo no camp inti nkoko a oso boto no hihye na adaka mu eye boxes mu e say sisi da pasika no but akwane ntan hihye no adaka mu because no e korinseni na osato mu na ne na ese kokohwede ne a friend Paul na ka abrofo no ho inti instead say odi boto no begu adaka mu no na obo boto no gu fom sana nkura ewo omo base wo ena na nkura no ewe boto no to inti time do so omo ba etwatini fo no efuo ma bese se aduane na abrofo no so ma ba omo nim aduane omo se nkofo na ye efuo inti Paul no on e che boto no Paul kwasi ampanyi no into tam boto no de ma ebia Evans Charles inti abrofo so omo je boto no tom kon inti omo ko efuo nim no ena omo ko wia nnuaba no omo wia nnuaba na omo chichire de to omo kon no na saa na nkura na hwe boto no to Paul kwasi ampanyi ya Paul adomochi kwasi ampanyi ya tema also odi boto no gu adaka mu afa ngu adaka mu odi gu fom na de nkura hwe to no inti abrofo no ko anadwo inti omko wie aduane na mde gu mom chichire to omko no omko no saa na boto no to ate inti tama na omko na aduane no egugu fom aduane no esoso gu fom na aduaba no yiyi na ene na ma etwatini fo ne baaye no eno mu se chese nkofo no mo ba no omo fa aduane na ekwa we so no mo fa inti saa ohini we ne na eno ka se ndie ono so onkofie na obetena ewurem ho inti ho na obobo na sasa kakra ye fa ne sisa obobo cottage inti de bi obia afrifie ba omo se gyeduane koma bebi a eboto de tote no etwatini etwate ho na etwate inti omo ka se ndie bebi omo tene omo friend Swaziland biem bebi ani awie oboduane e fra ho etwati because bottle dem say aha na bottle no tote ye no inti omo friend etwatini ena ohini we kuro no benya etwatini inti Swaziland ne de na abrofo no di bia da ho no mo yifri ho ena mo de beto bebi na abrofo no wi omo na e fra mo etwatini na bottle no twate inti etwatini eno na ende e de etwatini abedu bebi edu inti anya se bi omo so na mo nya omo din omo na ena yes ade ne mo enya easy.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go?
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen. Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
Inti Paul adomochi ena na chichire boto no ono na wanye adwuma ne ye eni tia na de bia meka se eye MPP fo Paul adomochi ka ho omo bu asantefo so omo jimi una de kro time a MPP epetumi 2024 na omo po obi manako daada asantefo na omo po obi free nkran a sebio ne kwase animu ombu otumfo ombu asantefo do ye Paul adomochi eye Ghana Airport Company ye no the board chair Paul betna TV so ka kira asantefo nyina se Kumasi Airport ye international airport na emom no sa airport no plane bia ye international bia fra brochire bia na ebetuma lande wo ho e ma Paul kotena sempa Paul adomochi ne muntie no si ampanyi
Yes, when the airport was set up, set up as an international airport, so we needed to develop the route. International. Yes. 2 weeks ago, Krekushia something in Okai. Some of the airport international, international number. Airport was set up. Set up as an international airport, so we needed to develop the route. International. Yes. 2 weeks ago, Krekushia something in Okai. Some of the airport international, international number. So we needed to develop the route. So we started doing that. Virgin is coming to Ghana from next year. Okay. British Airways as well. So we are talking to all of them. The runway at the Kumasi airport can take 737. Most of the long haul flights are flown in a 777, but this it can take a 737. Okay. And some international flights are done on 737. So you contacted Ethiopian Airlines, say, "Brunya Yebe, Mumie flights, chartered flights, 3 of them, from London, Gatwick to Kumasi. Okay. Now, no cry woman say plane no say plane be about chrome no. Also, we write out me chrome the number of times about chrome. It's British Airways comes from England to Ghana 10 times a week. Into you see what 10 flights back. Check out Gatwick say your flights no, you walk back, your rights no. You perceive the Ethiopia airline no more yet charter flight my ya back mienu. Ya perceive the bisako ansa na shadow. E hon krata sem na e doso kakra because it's simple matter. Into na ha time politicians be say boa nya no craze. Sa same way nya asema ya kan wo ejade. There be Ethiopian Airlines come home, Ethiopian ambassador in Accra, Ghana's ambassador in Ethiopia, Ghana's High Commissioner in London, Ethiopian High Commissioner in London, Transport Ministry London, holding meetings with Gatwick, sending engineers to Kumasi to come and find out. And they don't have to send them. They just have to track it on the thing and say Kumasi International Airport. All the details will come and see whether it can work or not. All the paperwork going on. And then I'm Kofobika say about Tuesday, near about Wednesday because the paperwork was going on. So it's a chartered flight that we are using to demonstrate that yes, you can fly from London to Kumasi. We've done it today. We'll do it on the 15th. We expect that by January we would have come to a regular schedule. Uncle Fobi who said 3 times a week you are flying from Gatwick to Kumasi or we are flying from Heathrow to Kumasi. And so today's own was to demonstrate that yes, this is possible.
This is possible. Yeah. But the chartered flight paid by who?
Yes, so chartered flight paid by we, the people chartering, and to recoup our money from the passengers who boarded. We needed to do it that way so that people can have the confidence that yes, it is true. And because of our political situation, a lot of information had gone out. Say, that is what we wanted to put to bed. So yes, we chartered it.
We chartered it means a Ghana airport company.
Yes, Ghana airport company. Yes.
And then you hope to recoup from a month for at the back.
Yes. Sometimes when we are doing religious programs, we do that. When we are doing Hajj and things, we do that. We charter. Yes, we do that. When people have to move, we have a few charters that people owe us they haven't paid. When groups have to, some of it's a security concern, so it's not all that we can say. But when groups have to go ahead and they need support on charter, Ghana Airport Company will do it. So we chartered this. Yes.
Okay, when a bus says, "Moment me recoup all the amount from a body flight nearby now." Then it's our loss as a
yes,
country.
We will recoup it. Airlines and airport companies work like that. We'll recoup it in the subsequent flights. For instance, when Emirates started coming to Ghana, there wasn't a full plane. In fact, Ghana was crack or Dubai, it wasn't a full plane. But over time, as the route is developed, you can recoup your profit from that. So there's a lot that happens at the airport that we have to wait to recoup our profits from. In fact, even Kotoka International Airport Terminal 3 now you see a crown. And then yes, arranging another facility to be able to pay. That airport was constructed in 2016, but we are still paying for it. So airport business is a medium to long term. Developing flight routes is a medium to long term. And so this is what we are doing. We'll develop the routes and we will make profit out of it. So as an airport company there, we are building infrastructure and routes. It's not everything that will be able to realize our profits immediately, but the concept is to build it on and then realize your profit.
Yeah, because
PZ for Santifo na ya kind of correction man amudi atem no insa na kamote we before election 2024 kwasi ampanyi we ne nan se kokohwede o tin sama na oti asempeka Poladomo chire se o ma be hye otumfo o mo otumfo di nkomo kora chechiri ma kire no Asantifo ntie no we before election 2024 o si 737 plane kakraka na ehu na abrochire kakraka na bi be si eye de eye Kumasi airport o si Virgin Airlines so beba ho British Airways and so beba ho. Where before Meka Chiremu Asantimemu say, Oma Dane eye Kumasi Airport International Airport. Paul Adumotre kwasia we. This is the fool standing on TV today trying to tell you say ono ni nyansa inti tie no. Kwasia such a filthy dirty rat like that. Otna TV so tna radio so. Ekache Ghana for say 737 basic Kumasi Airport into Makache Kumasi for Omontuma MPP. From the beginning of the audio, say omuno otumfo akochia akasasa na chiro otumfo. Or say Virgin Airlines omuno ma sign contract omo be land wo Kumasi. And na British Airways. Na asem na nsi wo okọ n'anim no. And na obi busa ne say na musumo kofa Ethiopian airline bi bae efri Gatwick ebedu Kumasi Airport na mo se international airport. O say ane. Me na me board chair of Ghana Airport Company. I say okay. Now sa plane na mo de bae no. Why in the tua sa aka no? Passengers no mo team no. Paul Adumotre ka kire say a chartered flight. Ghana Airport Company and the tua sa sika ni nyina. Meaning sa nkwasi aforo mo tina plane mo bae no obi entua ka. Tie. Paul Adumotre oye kwasi ampanyi me se ne ba first born onko check DNA na akora ne seme. Jimmy Fowey otina radio so ka kire Ghana for say time na oye Ghana Airport Company board chair no o ka kire Ghana for say flight na mo so mo free Gatwick ebedu Ghana Kumasi na o mo ka kire Asantefo de bia me ka kire Asantefo ni bi say MPP for mo hum so mo yankwasiafo a na wodi me matam ayen na we de na atam MPP for who otumfo kura sebi ma nesusum na so omo otumfo kura so ekwasempanyini MPP for yeah I'm telling you they don't respect you people osatna ho na obi busa ne say inti sa sika na Ghana Airport Company a wo da no aban dia no matam e de rent jet say international airline Ethiopian airline na besi Kumasi no sa sika no e be de nya ne back o se sa nkofo na omotena plane mo bae no omo nyina betua ne back see etia Attorney General's office ho yoko so ho yenko bebia o yeda ho te Ghana. Paul Adumotre anu asem I did not say this or say Ghana sika na ono ye board chair ne LED ye emom tamokofa MPP for free UK Gatwick edi omoba Kumasi ebe da Asantefo say Kumasi Airport no international airport British Airways Virgin Airlines any 737 airline bia betumi alande wo ho enyama no kwase Paul Adumotre na eka into see plane the omo chataye sorry Ghana Airport Company yakase Ghana Airport Company wo ene media yeni sika taxpayers money into kwasia we are no lead Ghana Airport board o ka kire say omo tam ye sika ena omo kofa MPP for good plane mu e de omo besi Kumasi no o see omo betua enkofo na de omo bae no Mr. P get me that video at the Kumasi Airport when that plane landed. I need it team. Try and pull that video for me. I know they have tried to delete that video. But guys, try and get me that video of that airline landing at Kumasi Airport. Paul Adumotre even granted an interview. And they say, when the better see, in Kofono, my better plane muno. Plane you free Gatwick. Edio mo buy no. Omuno mo betia. Or see, they'll recoup it from subsequent flights. Omuka say, hey. And I will be saying, yene obi bia undercover, under wrap. The issue is flight na beba ko bebre. Iti flight na beba ko no, and then you beti yaka. Na wudi obi aba. E de Ghana for sika, e de na for UK. E de na tina play mu, e de na ba Ghana for free. Ye busa wo say, sa sika we wan betu ya wo say subsequent flight beba na ye de beteka. Monsantie Paul Adumotre kwasia wo be ko jail.
Yes. When the airport was set up, it's set up as an international airport. So we needed to develop the route. International. Yes. 2 weeks ago, Krekushia something in Okaye. Some of the airports international, international number. So we needed to develop the route. So we started doing that. Virgin is coming to Ghana from next year. Okay. British Airways as well. So we are talking to all of them. The runway at the Kumasi airport can take 737. Most of the long-haul flights are flown in a 777, but this it can take a 737, okay. And some international flights are done on 737. So you contacted Ethiopian Airlines, say, "Brunya yebe, mumie ne flights, chartered flights, 3 of them, okay, from London, Gatwick to Kumasi.
Okay.
Now, no cry woman say plane no say plane be about chrome no. Also, we write out me the chrome the number of times about chrome. It's a British service comes from England to Ghana 10 times a week. It's you see what 10 flights back.
Okay.
Check out to say your flights no, you walk back, your rights no. You perceive the Ethiopia airline. No more your charter flight man. You back no. You perceive the bisako and sunny schedule.
Okay.
A home krata sem na a door so kakra because it's simple matter. Into there how many time politicians be say your boy and no craze. Same way nya sema you can wo ejade. There be Ethiopian Airlines come home, Ethiopian ambassador in Accra, Ghana's ambassador in Ethiopia, Ghana's High Commissioner in London, Ethiopian High Commissioner in London, Transport Ministry London, holding meetings with Gatwick, sending engineers to Kumasi to come and find out. And they don't have to send them. They just have to track it on the thing and say Kumasi International Airport. All the details will come and see whether it can work or not. All the paperwork going on. And then I'm see about Tuesday, near about Wednesday because the paperwork was going on. So it's a chartered flight that we are using to demonstrate that yes, you can fly from London to Kumasi. We've done it today. We'll do it on the 15th. We expect that by January we would have come to a regular schedule. Uncle who said 3 times a week you are flying from Gatwick to Kumasi, or we are flying from Heathrow to Kumasi. And so today's own was to demonstrate that yes, this is possible.
This is possible. Yeah. But the chartered flight paid by who?
Yes, so chartered flight paid by we the people chartering and to recoup our money from the passengers who boarded. We needed to do it that way so that people can have the confidence that yes, it is true. And because of our political situation, a lot of information had gone out. Say, that is what we wanted to put to bed. So yes, we chartered it.
We chartered it means it's a Ghana airport company.
Yes, Ghana airport company, yes.
And then you hope to recoup from a man for a fro at the back.
Yes, sometimes when we are doing religious programs, we do that. When we are doing Hajj and things, we do that. We charter. Yes, we do that. When people have to move, we have a few charters that people owe us they haven't paid. When groups have to, some of it's a security concern, so it's not all that we can say. But when groups have to go ahead and they need support on charter, Ghana Airport Company will do it. So we chartered this, yes.
Okay, when a bus say, "Moent me recoup all the amount from a body flight nearby now," then it's our loss as a
yes,
country.
We will recoup it. Airlines and airport companies work like that. We'll recoup it in the subsequent flights. For instance, when Emirates started coming to Ghana, there wasn't a full plane. In fact, Ghana was crack or Dubai, it wasn't a full plane. But over time, as the route is developed, you can recoup your profit from that. So there's a lot that happens at the airport that we have to wait to recoup our profits from. In fact, even Kotoka International Airport Terminal 3 now you see a crown. And then you know that's what you are. Yes, yeah, arrange another facility.
Oh yeah, no. Someone some kind kwasi am pay you down in TV so and the Ghana for tie kwasi away. He went on his show. Listen to him. Kwasi, he went on his show.
The first aircraft from the United Kingdom International is flying out of Gatwick Airport on Monday night by Ethiopian Airlines and is landing in Opim Source Airport, Prempeh, the first international airport in the Ashanti region, Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock. I will be in Kumasi on that fateful day to welcome the first flight. Everyone should be there. I mean, this is significant. This is the first international flight flying into Ghana and not landed in Accra. Whoa, what a wow. Who has done it? Adodankwa Akufo-Addo. And who? Mahamudu Bawumia. But who first put lights at the airport so that planes can land there? John Dramani Mahama. The MPP said that when he put lights there, it was more expensive than the terminal that Bawumia built. But anyway, we'll get to that. But the good news for Ghana is that now we have certainly operationalized an international airport in the Ashanti region. On Tuesday morning, a flight is coming, an Ethiopian Airlines flight is flying from Gatwick. It will do 6.5 hours. It will land in the Ashanti region in Kumasi. It will be a delight to see. And I'm sure that if the opportunity is given to Mahamudu Bawumia in the immediate future, 2025, planes will come out of Saudi Arabia, out of Jeddah, out of Dubai, and they will land at the Tamale International Airport. Let's hope for the best. It is a hopeful country. It's a youthful population. We are great people. Let's go get the vote out of the way, get a new government, support them, and let's push the agenda of Ghana, the agenda of one district, one factory, the agenda of free SHS, the agenda of anti-corruption, the agenda of digitalization. Let's all together push this agenda for Ghana.
How can we allow such fools? TV so such dirty riffraffs. This guy has not been jailed. This fool own the other position here. You see this filthy idiots. Kwasia way on a radio so they don't respect Asante 4. They don't respect Ghanaians. This guy, we gave him a government position. Hey? So because somebody is in charge of JFK, somebody is in charge of dollars, or your board chair of JFK. What you say, Maketwa? Kwasia penny way kotena honomo wasted our money. Anka obi na ya anka ode kontinti say a kurasi teacher. Abegina TV so and nice ko hwede keka Kwasia asem. These people in North Korea can bomb mutu. And these fools are still sitting on TV today telling you, say, oh, now look at what happened. They went, hey, wait, they see any.
First international flight and Abelande ewu Kumasi Airport as you say a friend of Prempe the first international airport no penny for my enya ntie no kokwan so abamu fefefefe ude nya abotre ne video no.
Say cheese! Thank you.
This fool Parliamentary is still working in Ghana. The same thing, Christmas tree. 500,000. Also, koto Christmas tree. Such a filthy individual. In today, I'm catching Asante 4 say, I don't know we play the buy intimacy Kumasi. Na MPP for whom was Asante 4 say, Mumu be do one more Jimia, or some video to vote them. okotena sempa odo otumfo di na static asaye oh ye shi otumfo ye no otumfo akasa de bi omo do otumfo di na dada mo MPP fo omo person dada mo asantefo MPP fo a on se ye no otumfo tena ase no MPP fo mu otumfo Paul Ademochi kwasi ampanyi we ko so bakumasi amokire hye botom na motete wo so obi de otumfo atam na nkwasi ade we de na ye nimtia chen sei chen otumfo and ohini aba ya parking the plane one crying and ye the plane ketwa de na bakumasi enti nsem na no mo ka kire mu 2024 no na denti na mo kasa asem no efrise no mo hu mu asantefo ni bisa mo ye nkwasiafo it is not wo na wo kasa me di otumfo atam na meja ika wo bodam me come what ya say part ni mumo I am the one opening your eye me na me bie weni adenti na ohini we etu atini fo hene aden one for plane na kokumase enti mo busa Paul Ademochi say sa sika na mo ko chata sa flight ne ba Ghana no we are going to question him. He was the board chair. He signed it off. He needs to tell us where the money went. Kwasia. We say, "Unwato." John Mahama obedi 4 years, so I feel we be 7 months. A team fucking. So be frewa. Oje so unwato. Say yem frewa. Me say Paul Ademochi. Now I'm gonna nice kokohwe Jimmy. He sat in that office, abused the office. Used the office to lie to Ghanaians. Plane coming from Doha, plane coming from here. He went to sit on TV. He lied to Ghanaians. Now, Ocha taxpayers natural and Okacha Ghana for say, I Baumia na ye kwasia. Baumia who plane tider. And NDC and Baumia has done it. And you are going to get free SHS. Because these guys, they were employed by MPP for the 8 years on which I'm on Trobedrune. Paul Ademochi, Sally show no, Ekrobia strong come to Jatum, long time. I'm telling you. And this guy has Osawo Akukudro to come and stand on TV to criticize somebody. And he say, oh, he has a problem with this government. A dirty fool like Paul Ademochi. Such a filthy individual with no principle. Omo komu triboma yesi kokumase na asantefo ne de omo jimi na ko daada omo na obi bana so kaso bebia asantefo ne ni a na omo nka se nipa ne de otumfo atem me say me meka asantefo asemwa ebia asantefo a sebio omo aye ready so mani bebie no meka omo asema no amount of what did you otumfo atem is going to stop me o kame jai dada sa word of what did you otumfo atem no ene na nka bebo me hu anka bo me hu otumfo said to onim said ya me yer me bo asanteman mumu bi a mudi MPP echi mu agimi. I'm telling you. Debiana na MPP for she ye did otumfo atamachi nti omu di mabrokro amu hu. And then so be criticizing MPP say we bu asanteman fi engu ase omo bu asanteman omo mbu otumfo a yes we ka say we di otumfo atam na MPP for enya ho no mo wuram de bia de omo de amono no. So be criticizing MPP. Emma Santifo say MPP di mwatem MPP mmumo MPP hu say mumu bi mu yenkurasefo na mo de mpuntuo de adada na mo pa the moment obi be rise up to make those things clear na enya Santifo ni bi omo agimi say what did you do for them na wenya Santifo ni bi omo agimi ona MPP fo ambo sika what did you do for them me see as Santifo MPP way party way omo hu mu bi say mo agimi ena sebio omo mbuo tumfo I'm more respecting the intelligence of Otufo. That is the MPP for you. Minjai kau. Nanka menjai nka mijai dada. Time na mahama opposition kwa na mekachiremo. Time na memfa mahama amba power. Onyankopon fa me so. Emma omo ka me ho. Yembo adwumaden fa mahama amba power no. Na mekachire wo se MPP hu asantifo se mu bi mu agimi. Inti what do you think say is going to stop? Then why do you say then be stopping? What do you think can stop me from saying that? Say Kevin did you two for them inti obi bu kwasi antima menka o bodam Paul Ademochi onye very dirty guy, a very filthy dirty guy. He's not supposed to be entertained.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go? Roller coaster.
Fahrbahn frei, Fahrbahn räumen.
Okay, so where do we go?
Okay. Me too, sorry.
Croydon, South.
Where?
I didn't actually can't actually. Because my first one is now white.
Ah, wait. Nah, wait a minute. I know we were here.
No, it's not striking. This one is I say. It will be for 30 children, exaggerated. Some of it will be this guy.
You want to have this one?
I can see it. Oh, yeah.
Claudia's cocktail, right? Claudia's cocktail. The new name.
Yeah.
Claudia.
Yeah, Claudia.
Getting my new cocktail. Claudia.
Game today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal means. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. Our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner-up in their group. Game today, you will be able to know when the goal comes, you know what the goal means. Okay, so this is the celebrated Black Stars with their captain in the center, Andre. We wish him the best of luck. Our reporter Ibrahim will be telling us who is able to play and who is not able to play. So let's get to the details. Now, read this with me. For Ghana to gain automatic qualification, they will need to come runner-up in their group.
Okay, so where do we go?
This guy, why should we be entertaining people like this in Ghana? Not Jimmy for waging a TV so, or no, can Ghana politics. Why somebody should not be questioned. Ya chakra ko sanko da jail da. Such a dirty human being. And I don't even care about his dirty life. My catcher says he should check his first son. Because that kid looks like me. He should go check the DNA. Obehu akurane papa. And such a fool like Parliamentary. Ni a momu kwa kwine. Ni a jaomo. No tigana. No mu chatro. Where is the plane? The same thing omu ye kumasi for swami. Omu dada asante for ye the swami ba montuma MPP. Nan kwasi for TV so oh we are journalists. We don't take side and they lie to asante for. Omu we no tamo 2 for the call Buankra inland port. Tamo 2 for 2 to 3 times. And do 2 for tina kamu. Edi ketedi chire. E train as Omu 2 for say for footroom. And then ko Buankra. E ko bo tent. E ka chire say ye be Buankra ene de tia. Na me ko me betina ka chire wo say MPP Any the likes of Paul Adomotri san kwasiafo yi omu mu asante hene a o se Kevin odidi otumfo atem ene ka meka ma Yesu aba Paul me say mo MPP fo ni bi mo asante fo ni bi na mo agimi no mo dwen se mo mpese mpunto beba asante memu a ene ye ka no kora na kira mo say ye didi otumfo atem no ye be ka no kora na ne de bia meka se didi otumfo atem because we are not going to move away from no kora no. And Otumfo said to he understands what I am doing because enimtiane too much. Enimtiane too much. Paul Jimmy Fowe Monday me the girl be chere friend Becky hairdresser. Paul the sleeper some. Girl any boy be call out. Paul cause I'm paying you the girl her name be Becky. I or hairdresser. Ewo Teshi. Paul Adomotri. The things I know about Paul Adomotri. Because me Paul as much them Monga je Paul wife ne say girl near friend no eye de girl hairdresser na me say me person body no Jack my body no Becky Tashi or hairdresser man dem the picture in the video ba be kire mo Paul Adomotri a dirty person like this na omutumi twa MPP for trust NPP for omutumi twa Asante for trust na omunya Asante for bi omagimi no mo so aba ade na odidi atem omuko so tumfo sam ne nan mo so ne nan ba kumu etwe na se de ade otumfo fa futrom omuto so tumfo na himamu eso ne nan ba kum etwe otumfo ase MPP for yanko bie buankra omudo otumfo kwotena buankra edi ne ho agro e na mo sa de be si menhia metia wo so medi otumfo atem MPP for hu so mo agimi a mumu bi mo agimi na ye kirekire mo achema na obu ofu Paul Jimmy Fowe and who fee way. No one can way out. Tesh me say Tesh again, a friend Becky. Me the girl no salon barber or a hairdresser. So I grow ye dear man bro. Ye the bedjinem. I saw Tia say. Ye go baby but you better so fast. Young gunsa. Boy, we your friend Williams and Nephi Sapon. Or your crom 4 or ye re. Ne papa ye kromfo ne maame ye kromfo ne papa nie ne papa we so oyewi ono so ye kromfo ne maame nie ne maame we so oyewi oye kromfo boy we your friend Williams and Nephi Sapon oyewi ono ne papa ne maame de omo ya ne se omo ya kromfo omo ye internet fraudsters omo bu nkonfo fa so omo ye wifo boy we oni bomfa koteketwa nana aka 0.02 nana Tupac boy we Oni bomfa koteketwa nana Tupac nana Shako nana koteketwa aka 0.02 omubeko jail all because of blackmail de na otini nyina jail huntra jail no omubeko ntra no mu Williams and Nephi Sapon of fresh of bi e US and I can just offer so person so for come tribom no mo be say me let me say I listened to the audio today let me say was ya we now afre so for a Ghana ni time of fresh as of no US and as of no recording the software they abreme and I just of say is there a way as of no on to my connive no more be say me I have the audio na mo me what time ma ekura bia me on time so as of a young guy be so for be Ghana kwase awe friend ka just how can we destroy Kevin yen for Bible as someone to so me say mo audio no ha me bedwudwa kakran bedwudwa kum nana eye koteketwa kotefio ne kodi sa double o si bia ne kotete no oyi na bodwe asana na bodwe te ana munimo ohun bomfa Tupac bomfa koteketwa o si o ma na bodwe efu no so oyi na bodwe na ohun na bodwe ankasa etese ne bema eni je de bia no de enwia kata na bodwe ho na bodwe se kora nana koteketwa nana aka 0.02 me say ada be hu se we yi na bodwe nyina kwale te sebne na bodwe te se kora na bodwe etese ne bema eni je de bia no na bodwe ofu se aketia hey Tupac shut up Shako shut up enti we oni koteketwa be ko jail bomfa koteketwa bomfa de aka 0.02 nana Tupac nana Shako asiato right mummy anjum now team, are we good? All right, let's go. Me say Paul Adomotri, the wife na me ne kasa wifey. I know say the first son ne de oseme into mun check di ani foforo ene de one thing and I Mr. Paul wifey or girl be oteshi your friend Becky or a hairdresser Monday wifey wait for me I will come and show you her picture her salon her exact location GPS address or a hairdresser oh na girl no on boy be taxi driver be the datey and a Paul eko hunu guy no your friend Becky me body Becky or a hairdresser e oteshi Paul odi ohun bibi da now mami djom Nana Shako Nana Shako dey so we Jimmy on dey say na asem nya asem ye beto pa dia ma eye nkofo we dey nke beto amakako ke beto ama tilapia ai mi refi Becky ne salu no oye nails fucking so obi oye nails pa oteshia ko hwe Becky ai one Paul ne da Becky ai Paul wifey girl no Paul akoto dan ama no your friend Becky me be kire o dan no o teshi oye nails Paul ato dan ama no kwasia o the Ghana airport sika akoto e dan ama girl be oye nails o teshi your friend Becky my body no oye kura mesa ma Becky ni ma mi din oye hairdresser and o say nails open nails Paul ne ko fa ne nyoma ni nyina ma no Ghana airport company sika mon frère Paul mbusa na Monday oba TV so a Monday or Tuesday o make se me boa Paul Ademoche, such a filthy, dirty character. The whole thing, Becky, I am coming. All right, now, mommy and Quenim, you better man go forward and kebeto ma tilapia, and answer kako, and answer you better ma James Bond shoe. You better man go forward, and then James Bond shoe and also the acting no. Kega go shadi a Thomas shoe no. Eh, mobadam. Endra me who video be and. Today in history, and a Friday. I fit to say ne na baumia e yinapo. I never serious. I fit to say ne Dr. Baumia has submitted Energy Minister Matthew Opoku Prempeh's name to President Akufo-Addo as his chosen running mate for this year's election. Afese say na ye kwasi abeyi we so ono so yi kwasi say omo no bedi Ghana so afese say na ba omie yi na po ye beto ama ba omia ne Kennedy ana Brady Champon ke beto ama James Bond shoe they know the act no ke wo go fa so shoe na ba ne ato ama omo she James Bond shoe no look ran enye ne mie no ye to ama left side no enti afese say na American Muslim no akwako yi this year we Jimmy send a running mate no da kwachire Akufo-Addo the same time na officer say eye akwa we eyi napono na ojam so eye interview.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
Changing the mindset. What I'll do is, and I've started, it's good you came up with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, they all come together.
What will be the first thing you do as president if you're elected in 2025?
Changing the mindset. What I'll do is, and I've started, it's good you came up with this question.
We are signing out. I just wanted one thing you do.
I'll bring all musicians together to let them come up with heroic songs, and we'll organize a concert like We Are the World. R&B, high lives, reggae, gospel, they all come.
Time na ye na pono. Time na today in history no. Dey na ye na pono. Na ojamo so TV so ye interview. R&B, high life, reggae, gospel, they sing heroic songs. Or beka historic songs no, or see heroic songs. Just go forward no. Or sanke ye see idea we are near pe omo de gumu a. Nanke adane omo obo nanke de gum. Na me entire near pa white MPP4. MPP4. Sanke ye see your me nanke ye pe blue papa de gunta de white so ma enia pa. Anko se nane omo nyina dane omo blue. Nanke de gu ye entire so ye see we ne aprum. Wo mo Jimmy. There go boss. Yeah. And we go home video be you say Miracle Abuaje the Odiba Umia campaign sika na koto dan no ono so hwase bi ono so ka.
I don't know why, but I get a sense as a NDC former cast spell be go on my so. Sir. Because you see, I mean, who didn't hear? I say Chief Justice here saying we. And I mean, my friend say a serious matter because
before now person who man for him.
Before yes, as I said, when I don't expect anger, I expect sadness. I expect person who are who be person who say I don't know. Obi.
Miracle Abwaje. We about me campaigns Kenya got dying. Or see on Tiasie. I didn't think Ghana for boom for ye. A yet tokonu asem na bano. Adana kejetia forma. Na some strong go kumase. Kona ko catch kejetia forma say. Omuro ombom ejide adeje. Ana. Aya MPP loyal ladies no omo ye den. Akosha meru na hwene se bini. Onko gada omo no njo omo ho e. Ye pese ye hu anufuo. Ndwan ontiasie I say NDC for ye Ghana for dro the AC the eto eyetokonu no na Charlotte say no ekube meboa why wonim fia say koko cap Charlotte say time ana mo trust a fake petition na mudi yi no we nya even the petition to read no Charlotte say de na oyekube otare dan ho why wonim fia say koko cap abegina say ontiasie o say Ghana for bufu CJ tokonu de nufu ya 9 de tuye num na CJ de ni ya nwotwe into ontiasie ana Ghana for bufu ye MPP loyal ladies wo ana omuni ho monko fo mo mo fo mungu basim ko gira cycle na monka so mo woro mo ho ye bese ye hwe bibi omunyi 32 D ni free ho sa entoma na mabbo ahye mo nufu ase no omunyi no monjo mo ho ne ehu se mani abre uje se Ghana fo agimi me se ade amode ye Ghana fo no moje se Ghana fo no mo te Ghana ne yegimi ye refi bibiansi yo when there's no problem you don't have to call Jesus. What is happening now? People are now seeing the difference between aban papa and kwasiafo aban. Obetina radio so when man can chire obi say President Ebu Mraso. When man pointed to one emra process where ye the check Chief Justice say no son and say no son no. When man am mentioning emra ba ko obi ebusu o Ghana. Wo de wanim fin say koko kap abetina say won tiase. I say NDC for ye Ghana for edro. Ye nya Ghana for edro. Ghana for nyansa omo so mo yenwan MPP loyal ladies enyo modwuma na say yako campaign na ene o mada say moa o emredu monko gada omo say nkokọ na monka nche loyal ladies say omo nyina mra omo medwa omo ho omo beyi omo nufu ntoso so omo do Chief Justice tokonu a because Charlotte say no onyo ba na meboa enti say mo MPP for no say mo problem with the wo ho na mesrɛ mo mama mo loyal ladies omo bobo ntoma hye omo nufu ase almost sorry no de de oba tanku afọ mo nufu ho sa loyal ladies na boko campaign na mo de o matoto se amane na mo ne o mo da se moa no mo nka nche mo se o mo ndwa o mo ho o mo magina circle na o mo wuro o mo ho na o mo nye de ye kire kese enfan support Chief Justice na NPP ne manim ana se mo hu hawa kumsin se oyekube ana sa emana o mo TV so ekasa ma mo no mo hu o mo so mo ye shovel ana sa ma na omukasama MPP no omo ye banche so omo so ye nipa mundi omo nyina akina mo be demonstration inwan ye ka kire mo se amamuo ye mfa dada atro ahantan mo disrespect Ghana for mo de Ghana for fa oyaw mu mo bo nipa tuo wo Miracle Abwaje wanu hu win se Egypt for aponche kokọ wa betena o se ontiase ai se Ghana for MPDC ayo moduro mutena kroma bo nipa nwotweto te nyame na mpebo na nka se bi kan mutena kroma bo nipa tuo etena TV so ni radio so e defend ye wa no fia wabodwe fia se koko cap abetena ho ontiase hwenenim as a koko cap.
I don't know why but I get a sense say as a NDC former cast spell be good on my name so because you see who didn't hear I say Chief Justice here say we and I mean my friend say a serious matter because
before now person who man for him
before yes I say when I don't expect anger I expect sadness I expect person me who are who be person me who say I don't know Obi I don't know
ontiasie or expect ya reho problem no day why you for call Jesus or expect say bibi nsi areho mra na just say yen create problem from where there's no problem. Oh, the mindset of the NPP ontiasie ontiasie adentina Ghana fo ehu nyansa dodo adentina asantefo dodo om di MPP chi ehu nyansa dodo adentina jandam no enko yati kroma na nsen a asantefo ma sebio omodi mokwedi nkyene sebio yentumi mbu omo so yekwase biom asantefo ma sebio embre bi mutwa omo atro edada omo esi central ebekachom so mbewie central market eja to ho mobedi omo agro bedi omo atam ekotena nkran enne asantefo ma na mubu omo so omo agimi no ye ma menom gu asanteme a no munya obi ma ne nka no kora nkyere omo a until say ye ba ye bebiebie nyoma so kyere omo no ye ma me no omo ne abie omo nyankwasiafo bi mu ende omo nyina omo bioma no omo kasa mo MPP fo nkwasiafo ene asantefo maamenom omo tidwa omo didwa omo koba omo hu aban difference between NDC and MPP ende omo kasa
ampaye de wura bedu waba osumi numuni nyame ya adom ye wura besesa no ma ye hwe sika ye dollars ya sɛdeɛ mitie ya wosi ama na ba fam a rekwasem nie ye fa akonya so de papa ya se ya dana se papa wana de mpa na sɛ ye sɛ yɛ sesa de fam a ɛbɛbo ayɛ ɛna nso na ye ho kyere yɛ saa ye wura wadawro ma nyame hia bebre wo mitie wade mpa wanya sɛ de mini anaka ya se da kɛseɛ ɛne ye de ma ye wura ya de nyina ya papa o my penny Excellency John Mama no kwasa madwadifo nyina ka ye ho bomu eye se de ewura ne besa ba power biem no wa beboa yen ye nyina ye di tumu na ye wura nso ne ka se odi tumu se de ne ba obeba nyina gina oba pa oba uti dom eye wa wura wo ye wa de nyina ye ma no Londina ye sa da wase bio efi se wa de mpa wo de ma wura ene ma ni hu o man ye hawo ne amane a wodi aboa ye a wa mesika no aba fama ma yen yes ama ye nuanom afitafo ye nuanom magazine fo emra no ma aba fam yi mo so motete no ma no so mane moa yen na o my Ghana nso nya na so mdue yes agin akonya nso biem enso ese ye papa sana de nyina na dawroma emra de na bayi se do adwadifo ho wa boa yen wa tie ye ne wa beji adwuma nso obeya ama yen esesa ya wa hya ase no Oma dollars ni samra fem bebre na ye series no empeja na o my Ghana nso mfa no ntuma pamfra asantoma mfa no ntuma pamfra na no ma no nso na dawroma sanya petrol wa me na ba fam on sama ne mra fam na driver for yesra mo emra petrol ba fam no magazine fo nso ma no ma mra fam ka ho no ma nyina mra fam eno ma ye yiye no beauty adaso no ye wa do ma ma woni nko ho ma no ma nyina mra fam se do ma dollars aba fam no beauty free ya parisa the beauty ni free mayen na no ma nyina mra fam ma sasante maye hu sa ba ya toma wo no ye nu ye ho da bialada ye ya do mama nyame hia bebre o ko so na nim die ni nyansa wo mo no mpani fo nyina na de mpa manya mo my Ghana no ye timi akoso o mpani fo wi ye bre we nyina ye tetere mframam se ye si bi no mo keka sa ye se ye mpa wo mo boa ye gina tum management ya gina tum kemi ya boss ya gina tum region ya gina tum asante ma na ni e demfo na nya ye bo mo tidom ye nu o nyina adu o man no esi asante man ama asante man ate ma ye wura nso ani die awia ne paye o ma ame nso ani die awia ne paye ye kan ya kan sai face 2 adawroma face 2 ama na mbesi ye sa be face 2 ye nwie ye ja ho ye de twa wo na abetimi ya beto aso ma ye be de fo ma ye ni abedi a sa be ye fa akonya so da wasie ejadie ya de ma hu hia ye yie ebe de hwie fie ye de hwie wuranom ye de hwie ma ye de hwie busua face 2 adawroma da be wie ma ye wi asa to aso face 3 any profem sa da be ye ma ye profem abadi ba so wo ye abakwa bo bi amua wa ne de da wo na abetimi aye wadan rewa do ma me tuani be profem dwa bedwa no nso nya dwa de enua na egu ka kwa ho aka etufi yeso obi enya dwa wura mu a sa de we nyina be firi ho ama asantema pa no tuma pamfira de fa akonya nso eda empanifo nyina
ubebu sound say maami penyini sei sebio nko beka se bibia memfie dui ene maami fo mo tinechi ye asantema mu ne ewo yesum sikedwa ye asantefo mo na mo ye mo politics ye de fa ye ho ben basa wo hu se mpanifo sei eti asantema mu metuma ka kire obi anya de hye nchen no but de all ye nyina nde no enya onu ntira eye bia ne babi ne nana bi onim se aban bi antumi mba Ghana obey bibia manesi pepepe but aban no ene nipa no mudi de sa aban nim no opepa omowo ene adwene po a sebio omachire se anytime be mo akonya bia no de nipa bi enwo adwene pa eto omtirim ebo omo nti tie maame we ni maame fo no mti na kina sebio omo ya santefo mapa omo bu otufo omo som sikedwa nanso omo hu ni se impuntuo ehia aban ba na se etua ye to a o se aban no twa nani ebehweye na sebio mo aban de beboa ne nde no na ono so e de ahwe ne nkirimba ne nana ana ne baba bi enti de oye no enye because of say odo politics ama enye se bia ohu politician da ana se ohu NDC aban da ana ohu MPP aban da de oye no opese Ghana for ti ase se wasuansua soansa omo nya nkwara omo ya santifo mapa and omo santisem eye omo fe omo ntontwene nanso eba impuntua eba eto a yetua ma aban indi sa aban betena oman so a e se aban no ejeje eto no e se de nipa no so pe no de omo ti man ni mu pe no e se aban no so etumi ye. So these people are not doing politics. They are basically saying say they have been disappointed and misled by the NPP for years. And that's why omo de to MPP mu omo de ma MPP omo de ko to abama MPP for 8 years. Omo krampa from the stronghold. MPP anchiro mu ebuo impuntujuma ba kokrampo no went ma fa ba asante no eno na ama omo agina so omu se John Mahama ne NDC for aban we omo ni munyansa chen MPP aban. Enye se omo tan MPP. Omo kire se omo ye nipa. Yeka se obi ye rational a. Yeka se obi ye rational a opepa ne to a onhua. Opepa ne to a onfa nhye nenum. Okogya ne nan na opepa ne to a ototwene. We mo ye rational human being omadwini wo fie we nkire se omo nya santefo we nkire se omo mbuotumfo we nkire se omo mamre no obi beje from nsem we nkire se ebema otumfo ahine na odina abafom we nkire se ebema santeman aye kurubone we nkire se omo ye nipa omadwini ko fie. And that is what we have been talking about every day. So we kounia so we mfantinia so we ahunani na we NDC ni na we MPP ni a enye se we ahunani nti se bi NDC ye de anya ni se woka no, and they are showing it. And these are women omohu aban upon aban me ke kurampo no ebi mu no omo ya tama ye kunu no mo ho the 70s and 60s omo fa ni nyina mu interdien na be mo masore nde abeka se we die yasuansa ye o se ehu se ye kasam na mpunti obafie efri se nipa dwene MPP for so mu eye enyansafo sei a omo di bibia to nchen primpunti a omo hu so mo ye enemies and they obehu no maka nsama from amifo we hu omo akogi sika omo akoye say because ye ne asantefo di bi ne yempempunti ompe no kore asanteman kura yatim eye Ashanti region ultimi Ashanti region entimi fa bibi enfa onsanti bibi so nka say we ye MPP ne ye ma asanteman a ye nya ho mfaso economically, socially and politically ultimi fa onsansi ade ba akoso ede ade bibi ni ho enti so wo ma mefo say nanda omatwe my camera si omonim na omo kasa omo kire aban aba say sebio bibi nti na me toma wo wa ye bi da ye hu opepa inkofo ye ne ankase party kra ne omote no omanfa bu amaye nti ye serew opepa na ye wo ma wo na waba no toaso what starting ye pese emua bia na ye pa ye nsankan no Central Market Phase 2 eye ofori krom omo kire de omo pa aban ne nsan toaso we na ye nyansani ba we na ye opanyina otifi a oboa amaya kikire fie because amamifo we tina Ghana etina santimemu na o man kasem o man ka no kore o man ma Ghana fo ehu de wo se aban ye ma omo na se ye asantesem ye otumfo de hye ye de esomo sikedwa na omo tina wo sa na sebio se baafo wuo ba na omo wu a omo na nanom na bebre enti we mu no they are being proactive speaks that for proactive eson a big word omo dwin ko kan omo dwin ko enim omo din kan afọ omo ho adwene ene adwene kese omo ko omo nim adwene pa ansana debio asemia to omo nananom daachi. Enti do not hate them. Do not see them so mutan asante. Do not see them say omo tan nipa bi, omo tan sikedwa, omo kire say ye pese ye boss asante ho ban. E ye mpuntu de betu na kire asante. Ebia ne say ohini bi efri ni kroma ba, wo be park plane won kran. We ntima fa plane na makuma ase. E ye nimguase ama ye nyina. obi tuma tena nkran na ofra ya maame no mu asantemem so mo ye nkurasefo adentra de ohunu on nkran na ebi ni kumase na se de won nkran ebi okumase a obi betuma tena nkran aka kire maame no wemu so mo ye nkurasefo. No, it is because politics na ama nipa bi tumi ka kire nipa bi so mo ye nkurasefo. Ni nyina ne se impuntu a emba baby echen baby impuntu a wo baby chen baby na ma nipa bi tu se obi so bi ye kuraseni because obi tumi tena radio so ka kire asanteman say yes sky train
ho no mako esi amno ka say woni se na da kwa kufu ada da roma ye build train e na fansu so seriously ye build train na fansu so ti be fansu so de omo Europe UK ni Holland ni ade do munim train fansu ni ade enche kra se na do de fansu so no but mi aso de ba fansu na se di e kwa
Eurostar.
Eurostar, yes. Yeah.
From London to France.
Me no can see no. Aka kan no mo wie. Yes company so mo ye plane, I train no. E bi o South Africa mo ye. Enche kra ba bedu. Wo beti. From Kumasi to Accra you use 1 hour 30 minutes. You can you bit ma tra Kumasi aye adwuma wa Accra. That is the plan. Yes contract ni no mo say manufacture trains ni e dey ba besi so no. Next year, ya kumasi de na fira kreba oba. These are things
den Asantini Abrantie. Ebetena radio so Asantime mu no otwa Asanteman tro. Busa ho sa de ntra. How? Why is that possible? Den Asantini to me be a radio. Na o de Asantini abetena so say twa Asanteman tro. Say train bi na munsuo so ba. Enti munda so ntoma MPP. Na ye maame no ma omo de akoma pa edi MPP chi no mutumi de no mo tena Asantemem na madada omo. This is where my problem is. And that is what some of the guys omo de MPP chi no mo ntiase. Inti abrantie we abetena radio so ne maame no ne sewa mo no say wako school we de wako suade we de opayie opampuntu abrefie we de okasa amampuntu abafie na abrantie ne tena radio so tena wuntumi radio so e wa Asantemem na one chema wuntumi tena radio so edi atro. Ya maame no mani abre omo ye adwuma omo tete omo mawrem na omo tie radio na impuntu na wo se ka no kreche se aban ne mfamba no na ye te Asanteman radio so na we ye this yo na saa kwa we ne me wan ne pass Asanteman ye wan ne pa otumfo ye na kwasie bi te wo se be di otumfo atem adedira me ka cho se nkofo we enka no kre ebumfia omo mbu Asanteman a wo se me di otumfo atem ujimi obodam and ojin se na wo ka me mejai. Intoka say Kevin tell you two for atama me betena ha menka Asanteman asem menka atra MPP twa na mabedi aden a obi bekasa wabodam. Let me tell you people, mami fo e bo video yi ene se bi omam di MPP echi no ya obi bi e friend no ya friend den ya friend history and your facts. Let me tell you, history, you can manipulate history to favor you, your own narrative, but facts, you cannot manipulate facts. Sameka say, "O maami nie." You cannot change your mother, but you can change your father, because oba pe enenim edien ne ba, oba ne wo. Enti meka say oye dien say oba nkwa ne wo. Enti say ka say o maami nie a, o papa betima multiple. Enti facts are facts. Say ka say history. Mameka bi nchira mo abakwasem. You can twist narration to favor your narrative. Inti yakase history. There's nothing in history will be to mean the end that danano emani sutino. Inti say one yes smarter kwase bi the history one manipulate what to me adan daneno what to me aden what change na mana suit the narrative to lie to you. But what is a fact is a fact. The fact is that NPP as a political party, Omunsi Regional Hospital or Ghana, is a fact. The fact is that NPP as a political party, Omunsi one university in Ghana, it is a fact. The fact is that NPP as a political party, Omunsi any efficient factory Juma in Ghana, is a fact. NPP as a political party in Ghana today, Omunsi pointed to any senior high school Omunsi from scratch, it's a fact. But when it comes to history, I can tell you, say, asema esi ewo eye de praso sebio ye bo Asantehini tuo sebio osetutu and then another two our personal. There were 7 people there. Achimfo can give you their narrative of the story. Asantefo betimama omo narration of the story. People who were not even part of the war, ebiana ekwani bi etete nwurem a ohun akono, ono so betimama the narrative of the story. When it comes to history, you can manipulate it any way you like to suit you. It is so say obi asantini oti asantikasa. It is not any exclusive thing. Sebisia aigbeni anamisia ahuneni na se na no da igbem na oka ne bobobobo a o say hey where do ta igbo oya igbeni, what's the big deal here? So oti asantini na oka santifo history oya santini, there's nothing extraordinary, exceptional about it, because I dear or not no. When I meet a young man who is giving me the facts and letting me know, say, this fact I can not contest that, or you're unique, and that is different, and then I will say a tiasie. There's nothing extraordinary about somebody telling their story, telling their history, telling their clan story. There's nothing extraordinary about it. So Michelle Santina can say, "What ya Santia? Na Santika Santia? What Michelle Crani know to me can cry? Why should I be shocked when Nkrani to me can cry? So Santini to me can Asante. Michelle Crobonina or kind Crobofo, Eddie, history at why should it be an extraordinary thing? Me am Fantini, Samekasa me can fanti for history at you should not be surprised because me am Fantini. But facts are sacred. And that is the distinction we need to know. I to say the line between a miracle and magic, they are not the same. Miracle is for forever, it's everlasting. Magic exists for a period and disappears. Actually, wait, Jimmy. In China, sometimes, the MPP, I know my dream says, or history. Or any history or you're intelligent. It does not make you intelligent. It's like you know what you do. But when it comes to the facts, they are different. And that is what we do here. We deal with the facts. What we do here is that we deal with the facts. If you're not ready to deal with the facts, anybody, Obiara can walk to you and tell you their history. Anybody can tell you. Over to me, Asante 4-3. Every mention, one history, they will tell you different events they see. Yeah. Over to me, 4-3. History, the same story, they will say it in 3 different ways. Because it's history. And there are so many ways among for a recorded history. The perception about history, how they understand history. History now, it makes you intelligent. No, you're a fool. You need to go further. You need to go beyond your history. You need to follow the facts. That is what you cannot contest. When I put something out that you cannot contest, it makes me superior than you knowing your history. Because you knowing your history is not extraordinary. But me putting a fact here and you not being able to contest my fact to make me look like said they're making minimum, then it makes you intelligent. But if you know your history, it does not make you intelligent. It does not make you smart. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. For history, I'm not shocked because your history and you history. So you can decide to tell it in a way that will suit you, that will look good to you, that will be nice to you. Because when we sit here, Samekacho say Yanka history about Senia Konfanoche Edisi Kejabaya. Miya Santiform Yansa story in a bit different. Yes, that is history. Yebusa artificial intelligence about Sikejwa or my history about Sikejwa. Yebusa different sources. About my different accounts of Sikejwa, how it appeared, whether it was welded, it came from the sky, whether somebody that is history. You can manipulate it. Especially if you want it to suit you, you can manipulate history to suit you. So me, I'm not so enthused. I don't get so enthused when I see people talk about history. No. Especially when people talk about their own history. No. It does not make you intelligent. It makes you more stupid. You need to go beyond your history. You need to prove with facts. You need to be able to challenge people with facts. Send a man for Becca say yes. Because for you to just talk about history there, it makes you a dull moment. A dull moment. You have no idea about what you're talking about. And anything I make a Ghana for say, Mommy facts no. Ediana NDC Ediana MPP say Ura Santimemwa, Oya Santini now with radio, so TV, so Facebook, YouTube. Now on size senior ma, edu num MPP wa Santimemu. No attempt these are facts. Mr. Ura Santimema, no matter nyoma edunum eduasa. Nyoma 50 NDC wa Santimemu. They are facts. These things. It's been a long time I picked this book up. This book is the Green Book. So me be the Ashanti region chirawa. There's nowhere in this book Ashanti region project woman anywhere. These are facts. And nobody can challenge this book because at DBA book will be a green book. You see a Ashanti regional. It is there. These are things that are you cannot contest. But if you come and tell me your hometown story, the story in where Jimmy, you cannot think beyond that, and that makes you weak-minded. That is what we are talking about. We are not joking here. The intelligence na idea Juma weno, it will be tough for you people to understand where we are coming from. Facts. Mummy and Queen, I'll be right back. Yo,
we are best fishermen. No answer, my. I watch it. You will for Belgium. It was It was two Belgium. Why round? Supono, why round? It was for Belgium. It was two Belgium. Why round? Every papa no, what one is the motto? 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 Wadranga, why I want it. Original.
We are still here. We are not going anywhere. You be any panajunum as Antimine, Ghana, everywhere. We will make sure every single day it's not about how you feel. And then Friday, I'm mixing it up. How you feel there is your own problem. One guy's our problem. But the fact that they say life will still go on. The way you don't like me, you hate me, you don't like my platform will not change your Mahama, not say on your president. You can't change that. The hate our woman and a woman John Mahama will not take the presidency from him. The way you feel, the pain in you, the hatred you have towards some people, it will not change. You said John Mahama and we're president. If in your head you feel say I am powerful, and that is a fact. It will not change it. Inti, I beg you people should devise new plans, new strategies to let the people get to know, say, your alternative, you are Ghana. So far, for the next 42 years, in politics, there's no alternative. Any alternative, you are Ghana. It is just going to be NDC. I want to see, say, party be or alternative. There's nothing like that. There is nothing like another political party in Ghana, a alternative to the NDC. I am yet to see. Intimino, Matinase, yaya analysis, yaya research. For the next 42 years, NDC will rule. And it's not how you feel. It is not how you hate John Mahama. And yet, how you feel it will not change anything. Because how you felt could not change the election results. How you felt, it could not change the election result. There were so many people who didn't like John Mahama, who didn't like me, who never like the NDC, but they could not change the result. So how you feel today cannot change tomorrow's results. It won't. It won't change the results. The NDC better also 42 years. It won't change it. You are him for Ghana, no more John Mahama sem. You are nipe bi Ghana, your doctors, your teachers, your police for no more NDC, no more NDC. You are for Ghana, your radio city TV so they spoke against NDC for 8 years, but time to do say NDC about power no. It wasn't it the only year still NDC about power. And it's NDC ever for 42 years. It's not about how you feel. How you feel is your problem. How you feel is your whole problem. Ubet me Jamia to the end. Still the NDC is in power. Ubet me Jamia to the end. What I do it better than all of you. So accept it and live with us and build us with us. Bibia no mo tuma ye entumi sisa bibia nko bibia. Now, me who story way and it's quite interesting. You say this lady, a friend of Bridget Otu, Bridget Otu, she has been appointed presidential staffer at the Office of Government Communications. And I'm at say NPP forecast. Me busa one question. Under Ekufuado Bawumia 8 years. Communicator benane wo Jubilee House and I say Flagstaff House or a better chain lady way in communication. Me per one person. I want the NPP to come out and say during Ekufuado's era, for the 8 years Ekufuado was in power, I want we have this communicator. Yeah, the need to lady way come nowhere close to that communicator. Me per one person. I know what Flagstaff House and as a mobile friend Jubilee House. Me per one person. Move to my point is whether or your NPP communicator not or you seriously better. You to me for lady way to me per one. E be ni ho. Eugene Ahen. Why na what Jubilee House wa na oye great communicator obetino to girl we and a lady we say we there oye papa identity na yafa lady we akọ Jubilee House say onko communicator onko part of the government communication team. Why na what Jubilee House? Nobody. They cannot point to one person. And they could forward for 8 years. Obetumi in the CV atutu lady we say or a better communicator chain lady way. Me per one person say MPP for my answer. I will come and tell them something. This if MPP will nipa bia or you better than nipa we are and come dia back. This appointment is solid. I have no problems with it. It's in a line. It's in a line of work. She knows about it. She has been there. She understands it. So there's nothing off here. There is nothing off here. Some of the appointments, mube sung, mube tietiem, mube kem, enko bebia. Some more the papa or chen we are mon prepare no for 2042. Some more better communicator. Munim say or better chain lady we are mon prepare no for 2042. On say omoka so say Jefferson Saki. On say MPP o man shede nya obia. Am ka kire. On say omoka Jefferson Saki was in the same trade as this lady. So what makes this lady's appointment not a better appointment? Jefferson Saki was also a journalist like this lady. What makes you think say this appointment was wrong? It's right. It's right. On some share the whole Jubilee House and the Kufuado, the whole Flagstaff House and the Kufuado. Jefferson Saki got to be body din. And the question here is Ejuma Ben Jefferson Saki ye and Sana Obenya say Ejuma no. Na Ejuma led way ye no enu been an all ye. So this appointment is on spot. It is right. Until you people bring me somebody who is better than this. And on the MPP and the Kufuado and the Bawumia, we saw the kind of communicators on Jubilee House. We for boys we for girls we. Do you even remember communicators on Jubilee House? Do you people remember even one communicator na or a Flagstaff House? Mube tumaka say time na or Flagstaff House no sa communicator we okasa who say we the nyansa wum. When you pick Ofosu Kwachi, communicator ben na ewo Ekufuado aban mu a obetumi amachi Ofosu Kwachi. Communicator ben and obetumi amachi what's the name of the lady? The other Muslim lady. Shamima. Communicator ben na wo MPP Flagstaff House ombetumi amache Shamima and I say amache this Bridget Otu and the other communicators in the Jubilee House right now or Flagstaff House ebini ho the NPP a rascals for party. Do you remember communicators at the Flagstaff House? Goro boys, criminals, you4 when Charles ni tetego ni mu fi and say green sa drug addict no Charles ni tetego na on school ground kobi. And these were the people who were sitting at the Flagstaff House. These were the people who were sitting at the Flagstaff House. And we have a new team, a new president, a new government, bringing in intelligent people to help in communication. And we need to support it. Media Obusamia, I am fine with this appointment. I have no problems with it. So far, me who will be able to abeka me say, this appointment is wrong. Me kain nipana obabusam sa abeka sa asa no abusa 2 questions. So this is an appointment that we are all supposed to support. Yes. Now, yanko enim. when him say recently in Parliament, Assembly CA, and we should not kid with Assembly CA or Parliament. On say holidays issues be by Parliament. Holidays and another dan kweku for the MPP for. Try to say omobe say sa holidays ni nyina no. Thank you very much. Me team say memfa list bin chiremo. And I was talking about Bridget Otu. Now NPP, some of their communicators are omumeki no NPP communicators who are affiliated are no more Flagstaff House and the Kufuado Omunie. Fatima Abubakar. Unimuno. Unu be anko free. Akosia Menu. Keonet. Akosia Menu Kromfuya. These were the people who were working the Kufuado at the Jubilee House. At the Flagstaff House. So omuna no more communicators. Kwasiafo today, they are saying they have a problem with Bridget Otu's appointment. These were the people at the Kufuado. Pius Hajide, Pius Kromfo, Ewi Pius. And they say Brian Champon. Brian Champon. Brian Champon. Ne campaign no. Nipa or the communications director and I say strategist to say Pius. Brian Champon with Jimmy. Richard Nyama. Yeah, there you go. Where MPP for communicators on what a Flagstaff House and now Omni Kufu the Juma 8 years. Akosha menu ka ho. Richard Nyama no so ka ho. Nana Amado Kuya Esiama Ghana wa sisire no. The nufu se epo. The wa sisire no. Na so a communicator. Flagstaff House. Sa girl bi na onenam Ghana wa sisire. Ono so no a communicator. Nana Amado Kuya Asiama. Jefferson Saki. Kofia Japan. Unim Kofia Japan. Unimuno. Odo kwasi the MPP echi. Eugene Ahin. Eugene Ahin Kromfowe. Eugene Ahin. Oman Mike Crow to Minkasa. Eugene Ahin. Oman Mike Crow to Minkasa. Marco Krekumante. Marco Krekumante. Una is with the 80 years. Watching Chene. Marco Krekumante or Coco. Marco Kajo Besi Amphitheater. Adiachi also mu Jimmy and Robert Nankran. Marco Krekumante and Granny and Embassy Theater Bobo Kumase. Or no Krekumante or our constituents were MPP mu. Bernard Okoboy. MPP communicators are no more affiliated to Flagstaff House, Jubilee House, and no more Kasama buying Kwasiafowe. And the more Bekase, Adena Bridget Otu, Ako Flagstaff House to be a communicator. Samia Uku Kromfo, Ewi, Samia Uku. Ni no note. Also a football commentator and as well there. Ni no owner, ni Abema, ni no note. I made a minim, ni no note na minimum. Now a football commentator. And ni no the owner, non so has. Na Abdul Manaf ni a Jesowa. In Kwasia 4 way na mo teach Flagstaff House. Women are no mere communicators. These were the people. Urevio, Yabet sa yema urevi. Yabet Kaikao say there is no alternative in Ghana today when it comes to political party. Ebini ho, there's nothing like an alternative political party. Ebini ho. Akosia Benu. Pius Hajide. Fatima Abubakar. Richard Nyama. Nana Amado Kuya. We still time. Make sure MPP no. Omega. Now, Nansayati about a year holidays in Ghana and the President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama. President Mahama declares Friday, July 4th as a public holiday, as Republic Day, July 1st falls on Tuesday. And John Mahama Obama, your holidays are near the papa nina, ekufu the best son because ne papa kromfo, and then wafamo, a kromfo na opesa odi omosha Ghana history no. And John Mahama ni NDC by now, ya sa recalibrate system no, and the system no kwa kusi baby a say. This time no, the yesterday say holidays be a midday no, midweek no, Wednesday another no, ye moving in na e bi beko Monday, na e bi so ako Friday. Inti John Mahama by no, they are trying to recalibrate the system. Sebio most of the holidays, NDD working days. That is very smart. Inti John Mahama Bino, they have started checking things and making things right. Nana Kufuor the MPP Nkwasiafo Eba no. They wanted everything to be about Omobusiafo, MPP4. They were forcing these people to infuse them in our history. Yenya wa hane JB dan kwakọ American embassy say opepe kromfo. Sa wonya kromfo a e de na kwọ American embassy say ma opay. Ni ati krom ha e na omo likes no e be say Ghana. E try so meku Kwame Nkrumah. Inti enimomo the kind of people they are. Now BBS wa parliament, and this goes to the Muslim communities. The Zangus, and especially the Muslims. Now, the majority leader raise issue be of parliament. Time asem way by no. In fact, Muslims in Kremofo mo Ghana. John Mahama and this aban show mo boss says omo ba. In fact, omo pese omo dey one more holiday come holidays no. If you say it looks like so check it Christians no, the number of holidays ayenya and Muslims no, the limited holidays area more. It is not fair. And John Mahama, catch the Muslims and say, he will try, he will talk, he will consult. Say, I will see the one holiday come on. I will see the can any animal form because ye can't on hard working, on ye juma, sebio, do any dino kure, yankupo anymore because I want your discipline. Ultimate bonfire 5 times a day. It takes people who are disciplined to do that. But we are munafiki on a Samira, want to mean yes, I no. It is so bit to be bonfire 5 times in a day, or to me call yankupo 5 times in a day. Now, at least most of those people, they are disciplined people. Into their contribution to this country, no, it's important to say you better recognize it. Into holidays to be by also the man before. I was say akuma pamuno ya. Now something happened in Parliament. Afenyo in Kasongo on the MPP for sorry say adentina yema in Kremofo omo Ghana an extra holiday. Hey, I was so shocked. Afenyo marking to me a bold. Ejina, a parliament. And Mr. P, Mr. S, you told me that you're going to send me that video. I only have the majority leader's video. Afenyo marking MPP for, in fact, Afenyo marking sorry or parliament. I catch the speaker and say, Omo MPP for they don't agree, say. I was say a year increment for an extra holiday. And then ma a year ayarga or yet the majority leader sorry I can say no. Afenyo marking sebio Ghana hani etino MPP entimi nyen yimu MPP entimi sideline a yen kremofo wo afenyo marking so ye Christonia in kremofo so the same right as a Christopher until you cannot sit in parliament as a minority leader with the MPP for enim. And sorry, can't check Ghana for say, sir, holiday na yade man kribufo no. It is unnecessary. Well, it's afenyo marking use no. And everybody was shocked. Say, a dear pan a year in kremufo, a dear MPP as a political party no. A dear in kremufo dear MPP. A dear pan and kremufo ye tia MPP and when you come to Parliament, the NPP led by Afenyo marking, to Miss Original say. Si a pesi a day holiday man kribufo omo they don't agree na a useless holiday identity ema in kribufo holiday wa Ghana. I was shocked when I watched it. I was like, what is going on? A day na MPP pathway in kribufo mo Ghana aye MPP. A day pa na in kribufo aye tia aye MPP as a political party omo tumitina parliament sorry boldly na dia yan say Eye omo parliament, eye MPP minority no. In Kremofo na omo ka no, they were supporting say Afenyo marking and can't Ghana for say we don't need any holiday for the in Kremofo in Ghana. I'm shocked. I am still shocked. I was asking myself say a dear pana e koso MPP mo e dear na in Kremofo dey MPP for. A dear pan and Kremofo can MPP as a political party, they despise the Muslim the community in Ghana. They hate in Kremofo. MPP for in Kremofo. And that thing that played out in Parliament. Michelle and Miraho, if we say this is a political party, they have always said in Kremofo da makumaso. Oh, I'm the Baumia boy in Kremoni. That means say Baumia no muyi ni na mudi bedi 2024 say and can Kremofo Ghana and Tomano no. They did not in the first place even consider in Kremofo in their plans. Now, Mamencho there. Inti tema NDC for a push say ye man Kremofo extra holiday. No musu ye Ghana for Osumni osuma eso. Omuso ye nipa bi omu ye adwumaden e de boa oman Ghana. Inti ye adwene a ye ntumi yi omu nsinchen. Na nkremofo, they have played a very, very important or integral role in the development of this nation. Afenyoma kini MPP for sorry. And this was MPP. Afenyoma kini statement in Parliament. Etian kremofo, adentine oseman kremofo, another extra holiday.
You have not prioritized it, and then you come here, you say, holiday, holiday, holiday. You are interested in holiday, holiday, holiday. The agency you consider is holiday, holiday, holiday. A government that does not prioritize job creation. A government that does not keep its promises. Contractors are not being paid. Releases are not being made to ministers. Ministers are here. They have not received their releases. That is not urgent. But holiday, holiday, holiday. You are not prioritizing releases to the various agencies under your ministry. The Minister of Interior has not come here with a bill to introduce reforms under the various agencies under his ministry. All he comes under certificates of agency, holiday, 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 netashia, netashia, nekaya nuchumo, netashia, nekaya nuchumo. Stay at home, don't go to work. This is the agency that the minister is considering. Mr. Speaker, without prejudice to the report that is before us, I have made my point. They are in government. If the majority, after taking the people's mandate, will not consider bringing the anti-LGBT law here, they will not prioritize the anti-Galamsey bill that they themselves promised. They will not bring the...
So, what is the outcome? In some papa or other than for holiday in here Ghana for. Most sorry and cream for holiday. In summer here. Hey! Adia afenyoma kijina Parliament catch Ghana for no. And this for the here no. In summer here or in cream for holiday na mo dwene ho. Holiday. The disrespect. Or the nsabenkum holiday na mo permanent cream for. The NDC were saying these are all important things. Adie bia be find a way to Parliament bia ehia. So want to make us away here chen way. Na inkremofo no mo Ghana mo nya nipa. Enti chief imam no ono so onye nipa. Enti inkremosum no omoso de eye Christopher enya no omoso omonseso benya bi. But this guy gets up in Parliament. Adena nyoma ehia ho a modi inkremofo asama ba say holiday. Enti afenyoma ake no any MPP no the respect to cry for inkremosum they don't have it. The disrespect, the deliberate disrespect. They were urging him on. Now, the majority leader responded to him.
You have not prioritized.
Mr. Speaker, I am surprised that the minority leader will be so vociferous against this particular bill. Because this particular bill affects all the Muslims in this country. Mr. Speaker, I am surprised that he has so voiced his opposition to treating such a bill with this level of urgency that this side of the House wants to give it. We promised Muslims in this country that we will give an additional holiday. And this bill is to fulfill that promise. And it is obvious that the minority leader is against it. He's against it, and I'm surprised. How could you be opposed to Muslims being given an additional holiday? Honorable Afrem Makin, how could you be opposed to Muslims? One additional holiday to Muslims and you are opposed? With this level of vehemence. And you have Muslims in your constituency who queue to vote for you. Please, withdraw your opposition to this bill. Please, withdraw your opposition to this bill. Withdraw your opposition to this bill. This bill is to fulfill the promise to Muslims, to give them an additional holiday.
The majority, Mpoka Chen, South African, Adia Wakano, Enim Guasia, Edidia Temman Krimufo, sorry keke, ne pacho say, one can ye, or so yet. He was just sitting there and laughing. No respect. The minority in parliament, they don't respect Nkrimufo. MPP as a political party, Omo Nkrimufo says Sebio, and yes, sumpa also more respect it. If you say, Bawumianya 000 zongos into and the MPP ne a zongo for a problem. Majority no respect from guys after your marking. Kasa wakan waketia a chief imam. Waka say tia a yedian Amadia for waka say tia Nkrimufo mo Ghana. Sorry kekeneka say one shada. One on a form here, after your market now, no osre. That is the level of disrespect. Oh, Sibia not to turn inside from the beginning. Holiday, it's the disrespecter. Na ode kasa. See his reaction. Holiday.
You have not prioritized it, and then you come here, you say, holiday, holiday, holiday. You are interested in holiday, holiday, holiday. The agency you consider is holiday. Holiday. A government that does not prioritize job creation.
Or purchase Nkrimufo de here. Apprenticeship program ekoso. Enche yeba launch 24-hour economy. Coders program ekoso. There are so many agencies are FNIPA. Eti adenti na ende ye kan Nkrimufo asema o say yenja ni nkania ko kansan foforo. MPP and Afenyo Marking, they don't respect Nkrimufo. And pathway for a long time in Kofuebe created Zongo ministry. Because didn't tap for to me. Where is Mustafa Hamid? A thief like Mustafa Hamid. Where is he? I came to speak on Mustafa Hamid here. Sibia on it, the special prosecutor. Dear Air what is a Mustafa Hamid Akasa? Mustafa Hamid mo, they used our Zongos in 2014, 15, 16. A catro. MPP in their head, didn't tap for to me. Omudi Nkrimufo legit to me. Inti enda no time I said do omu be bie a Zongo ministry. 1 year no mu dumu no omu closing it down because omu Nkrimufo ni Zongo for say they don't fit for purpose. Omu to me for mu nye dwuma bia. Yatia no mu wura eye den aswase. Omu ko eye den eye kumase e bon Nkrimufo emrantie nsuntuo. Bawumia no vice president. Eye Samira na oyefe second lady. They did not speak on it. Zongo is 7. Omuko Kumasi ebo Zongo from Rantie to ever seen there. They have decided not to speak on it. Samere, Oni Bawumia will go back to the Zongos and tell them, say, Yema, Bawumia be the president. That is my problem with the MPP. The disrespect. Omumbun Nkrimufo. Afenyama kino hun Nkrimufo so mwejimi. They say the MPP is at war with Muslims because Mahamudu Bawumia 00000 in all the Zongos in Ghana. In the MPP, no, they see the Zongos as an enemy now. Omo respecting Zongo for omo respecting Nkrimusum. Why? Why should we have a political party that does not respect a particular religion? Why? The same thing Tama Aliu Mahama Ekaso Obe contested after Kufuor or several Ghana several Kufuor for 8 years. Aliu Mahama yini say Obe contested for flag bearer and almost started so mudina temokachan so oye teni on to mean the MPP nim. Bawumia no yini no na omo de katakata nyoma so. Because obianim say a party a didn't have for to me and no matter watching a party a tribalistic. Now mo person de Bawumia ebe save you nim anytime de Bawumia by as a flag bearer. No mo pe Bawumia. Omo say party no enya party a sebio e was 10 year and Nkrimuni di nim. Now the colors are showing. Memene Nkrimufo na Ghana na ekasa. I'm speaking to the chief imam's office. The disrespect to the Muslim communities, the disrespect to the Islamic religion in Ghana by the MPP needs to stop. And Afenyo Marking, we're taking this as a joke. Everywhere we obey be person din kremofo atem. He needs to be very careful. The MPP as a political party, baby a wobegina bia no, on person gu kremofo enum ase, on person gu omufi. The party as a political, they need to be very, very careful. We as Ghanaians, I don't underestimate and I don't play with the Islamic religion or Muslim religion. I don't want anybody in the MPP to disrespect Muslims. And they mention now. MPP must start. You need to stop. Mo as a political party must start now. Mo person mo disrespected the Islamic religion in Ghana, all because Baumyanya 0,000 in all Zongo communities. Because Zongo for Nyankwasiafo, because in Tafo Nyankwasiafo, because in Kremofo Nyankwasiafo, no, this has to stop, and it's a warning to the MPP as a political party. We need the MPP to come out and apologize to Ghana for in Kremofo more Ghana. They need to come out because Assembly fan Kremosum who be a parliament, it is equally important as Assembly. Until we are telling the MPP as a political party, they need to come out and apologize to Ghanaians. The disrespect is too much. Yet Christopher some ever to parliament. You people don't disrespect the issue like that. So this needs to stop. The NPP, Mommy, are very careful about this party, especially in Kremofo and Ghana. You should be very careful when it comes to the NPP. Now, I mentioned a story. Asiedun Ketia, or the chairman of the NDC, a granted interview, and it's got to do with a year. It's got to do with a year. Electoral Commission, Jane Mensah. The battalions no more Electoral Commission. Asiedun Ketia advocates removal of EC, Jane Mensah, other officials. The national chairman of the ruling National Democratic Congress, NDC, Mr. Asiedun Ketia, or Johnson Asiedun Ketia, is advocating the removal of the three top leadership of Ghana's electoral management body, the Electoral Commission, EC. According to him, the current leadership, headed by Mrs. Jane Adukwe Mensah, is unfit to manage any credible elections in Ghana. Asiedun Ketia, or chairman of the NDC Wakasa, I say, Mummy nyina for an into form. The Electoral Commission, led by Jane Mensah and the Bosman Asaremo, in penifona moda EC anono. I was some of my nibre na ye pamomo. If you say Jumadi de share or Monsano, Sebio Jumadieno omofeli. Now, do I side with him? Yes. I could enter omofeli and say, your job is simple. What you have to do is organize elections, come out with the results. Then this country gets representatives in parliament. I'm talking about respective constituencies or Ghanaians getting representatives in parliament to do what? Speak for them. Ejuma bako pe edede share Jane Mensah, Bossman Asare, any omomoka who our leadership in insa. Mo organize elections, na mo call it out results no. Na Ghana, yenya nipa, yebeti omoka, mama kwa junjune Ghana ho, ama omano etumpong. Finished. Ya to about 7 months. About 4 to 5 constituencies. Omuni representatives. In fact, Uba will be to say, a year Accra in Potemnibia. Omunim Adampa a bebo bomb results. Now, if you don't call this a failure, then what should be called failure? Because I don't know what you want to see or what you want to see as somebody has failed at their job. Yamao a simple task. Organize elections, come out to the results, we work. And no, I don't know. Now, how can it be, say, Yaya elections close to 7 months? Some constituencies or results in the Krampono at the end of the day, Menowoka say, Yentumi enye the end sanction results. No. Then why are you there as the EC boss? You cannot give me an excuse to say the police are not giving you protection. You cannot give me the excuse to say the military are not coming to your aid. Because the police, they have their job. The military, they have their job. Your job is to find ways and means to organize the elections peacefully, call the elections peacefully, and then all the parliamentary candidates go to parliament to make laws for us. Ejuma we adema na a simple job. Now I just want to ask a simple question. Inti ade pa na engineer so a yenka se Jemensa, Bossman, ene omo mu lead EC no omo bon. Because endem no ka say senke ye to aba ewo omo dwuma omo ye so a they will be kicked out. And they can say ye to aba on Jane Mensa in the leadership of more easy about Obojuma Maye, Yamo Muntuaso and I say Yampamomo. 99% of Ghanaians will say Yampamomo. So why are they still there? Why are we still keeping Jane Mensa and Bossman Asarimo? Why are we still keeping them there? As simple. We gave them a simple task. Organize the elections, call the results, and go home and sit. Let us take care of the rest. This is the most easiest thing anybody should do. If you tell me, say you are competent. The reason why your two MPP are buying was because we gave them a task to make sure they accomplish. For 8 years, Kennedy Japan, Bawumia, Ekufuado, MPP as a political party that which formed a government could not deliver. What we were doing every single day as citizens, the idea say near taxes. Taxes no na ehwe Ekufuado ne cho. Na Bawumia dam na ehwe. Kennedy Japan krono na ehwe. Bani Champon krono na ehwe. Eye omo maka na yetua taxes. For 8 years, Kennedy Japan in Parliament. Taxpayer na owofie no otua nika for 8 years. Bawumia jaketua for 8 years. Brian Champon jaketua for 8 years. Omo amaka, omo se omo person be president. Yetua obiaka from the taxpayers' money. Meaning, because they could not deliver anything at 2024 December, because they are incompetent, because they have failed, they could not deliver. Now, it's the same thing applies to the Electoral Commission. Yenyi Electoral Commission as I say, omumbra menua pano, and omumbeto pano. Yenyi James and Bossman Asari say, omumbe penti down. Yenyi Bossman Asari, any James say, omumbra, no mumbe kadien, ombeka phone. Ye yomo for a specific job. Ye yomo for a specific job. And that job was to do what? To organize elections. Na omo maye results. Na omo ya de omunjai maye. Now ya abano ya tu abano. Almost 7 months in a year kwe. Easy leadership. They have not been able to come out clearly to tell us to say, when the winnie wahana, when the winnie waha. So why are they still at the EC? This is what I see doing Ketia. As some I see doing Ketia kind of any. All right, let me team. Do you have it for me? My team, they are telling me say they are sending it to the system. But I wanted to play the video for you to actually hear what Asiedu Ketia said. I support him because they have failed. They have failed. Send the Akasi Yakoto Abawo, J. Mensa, any Bossman, any Omama Kanso, Eisia. They will all be sacked. Because at the end of my year, they have failed. It's as simple as that. We don't need to be arguing about this. We need someone ready somewhere. We need to find a way and sack them. But it's so because I public servant. We are not supposed to. You're more public servant. Jumana we Jumanya. Sibia, you're to be pumped teacher kojo. Yes, when to me I had when to me I'm for failure some task no. Sana also to be pumped Mensa.
I mean, talking about that, you mentioned Parliament. It just reminded me that we still have a Blake Manon that is outstanding.
Yeah.
So that must be something that must be on your top list of concerns. That 6 months after the election, we still don't have an elected member of Parliament. Well, what are you doing about it, as a chairman?
We are having a wrong election management body in place, and so that is a subject of reset in future.
Resetting the EC?
Sure.
What does that mean?
It means that bringing it back into an institution that is fit for purpose. The way it is existing now, it's not fit for purpose. Because you cannot have, with all the laws that we have, you cannot still be having an election that will go into a stalemate. There is no anticipation of any stalemate in elections in any of our laws. unless people don't want to do their work well. And so it's a clear case of, negligence or inability to perform its functions. So it's a good reason why the Electoral Commission needs to be reset. And that is not the only issue. Remember, 4 years ago, there was the issue of SAL. A whole constituency went unrepresented for 4 years. And then, so when this commission, as presently constituted, took over the reins of the Electoral Commission, they have never done an election that is satisfactory. These 2 major elections, the first one constituency went unrepresented for 4 years, and then their second election is this one. And then with the by-elections, Ayawaso West, Wogon, everything has been removed. So there is overwhelming evidence that this commission is not fit for purpose. And if any serious country will want to maintain this type of electoral commission, then I don't know what the country is about.
So there will be a change at the EC leadership?
There has to be a change.
Jimensa must go?
Yes, I think the 3 top leadership must all go.
So that will be the chairperson herself and her 2 deputies.
Yeah.
Jimensa, then Boxman Asari, and I believe you've been working, he's not always in the news.
Tete. They must all go. They have mismanaged the commission so badly.
Their positions, though, are positions protected under the Constitution. They're guaranteed tenure.
But the Constitution has given us the path to remove them, and that is what is happening to the Supreme Court. You may be guaranteed, but there is no position under our Constitution. There is no appointee or state functionary who cannot be removed under this Constitution. There's a procedure of removing the president. There's a procedure of removing Speaker of Parliament. That's why there's a procedure for removing Chief Justice. Everybody has, a way of holding them accountable. Because if you make an appointee or a state functionary who is not accountable to anybody, there's no way to hold them to check, then you breed a monster. And so when you look through the Constitution, everybody in the Constitution can be changed. So
and a general Ekano join news no PZ for Mami Jum. Etikesia Evans Menster Busana say. Say an east no. Oka so mujuma mudino enye juma esoeni. Ena I said in Kitcha, yes, even the first elections I'm organizing Nipa 8 year, all because of Omujuma Manyan ye. Yenya constituencies are Yenya Nipampo Moma represent your Sal of 1 year day. Yenim the ACC the inconsistencies in the results of the Maye, and I ended the ABC, Yatua baby almost 7 months. Yenya results from some constituencies. So it's clear, say in Conforno, they are not up to the job and that they have to be sacked. Now, if as Mr. Busan said, Nasa Sanko Foy, Omi Abain Nipa, Omu Juma Dino, and now Omu Dibreno, a buying a constitution on a bob more buying. And I said in Kiteka say, I can't sadia, and your chroma tea, Obian wa, Sebu Abai for the Juma to Minidi. It does not matter a year emra or why a bo Abayuma ni ho buying. Emra or why I was a Sam Rano so it to me would di, so when di a Jumana, send you also di Jumano. You see, and this brings me to the Chief Justice issue, no. And a man for be emanate to say, they are saying Ketiasma okay, a man for because I don't know how easy boss, no, I don't know how boss man. The issue here is, say, Omuye Jumana man year, I didn't say you omo. Say, I'm on Juma. That's the constitution, a mere far constitution for Juma, and Omoto say Omuye Juma. I emra ebo mo bang. Na say Juma no moye no so mo nyen ye a. Adenti na yentumi nyamra ensan ye omu free ho. Because the moment your man kofo feel said they are entitled to something and that emrabi bo mo ban inti amo mutumi ya mutumi di nkwasi asem de se Bossman Asare ono oti isi wo MPP headquarters mano otumi ka kire an opposition party say you people are a threat to our democracy obi also oye neutral. He could not prove why the NDC is a threat to our democracy. But Kwasi Asare to be bien as an EC boss, catch the NDC for say they are a threat to our democracy because the NDC are demanding for things that have not been done right. It is such a twerp, cannot be left at the EC telling me say emrebi born ho ban. Na Jimmy way and yam run and then easy wo. Internal break I said in Ketia and say no. That statement I am for make it say where they are untouchables because emrebi born ho ban. The president to crown out to Hono, he can be impeached. Now, if the president can be impeached, who the hell is Bossman Asare and J Mensa? So it is not about they being protected by law. It is about their competence. It is about abusing that office. It's about not delivering. It is a Oma nye Jumano send ye penna. I was say you're making sure say Emrano I say you omo free ho. Nobody should start asking those nonsense questions. When we there, don't you think say there is a rule, there's a law that protects their office? Nobody is above the law in Ghana. The moment you decide to go for team or Ghana, say position where there, say a forward, okoshe shraj, okoshe Supreme Court, okoshe Isia, you was specific imrebi about who buying into betmatna ho Jimmy. Across for a very long time, some people have taken advantage of the day in the system. Jen Mensa Bossman omo top one, they need to be sacked. It's obvious. We don't have to debate about this. Because the question here is a dear partner Jen Mensa Bossman monye mahunus omofeli. Unless all that you have stated, all the things we have witnessed under their leadership, you don't see it as failure. And as I was saying, panoya corrupt, why didn't you? Because and also bibedi is in oba no elections now about 60 constituencies enya MPA. We will not say that person has not failed, because if that is the comparison we are going to make today, say dear NHS Bossman Asare any J men somebody have failed. They have failed. So one constituency crumple yentumi and call election no ama constituency no ehu omo MPA. That institution that has been tasked to do that job, they have failed. Into German Sam Bossman, the leadership of the East, they need to go. And I support us saying they need to be sacked. They need to be fired. This is not politics. This is competence. These are people who could not deliver. It is not about the law or the laws they work with or whatever is protecting them. It is about delivery. Have they been able to deliver? We gave them a job to do. Have they done it? How can somebody be living in Ghana? How can somebody be living in Ghana, pay taxes every single day, a buying channel, or a business owner, or a small business owner, every day you jinichi o tiatuo na sa nipa no we tiatuo na oni obi ojina parliament e kasamano na nipa wo san kohwe eme to sa nipa no so aba e de ko parliament no we ntumi anhwe me anya o ka chem say EC boss no we should keep the EC boss. The same nkwasiasem na eye CJ ne ekeka kire no say this is the first time a chief justice is being a petition has been sent against the chief justice. There's a first time for everything. The sense of entitlement. It has never happened before. The first time a chief justice, a petition has been sent against the chief justice is before a commission or a committee. A chief justice is not God. A chief justice is under the constitution. A chief justice, Sam Rana needs to check you. It that entitlement idea na yada to Ghana for be tima omudi to Ghana ejimi. We need to let them understand say emra wo why bet me you free emra to be you president. Who the heck is the chief justice? In this statement no me tell me buofu, and you see time and talk on the press conference she made it to look like say I am the chief justice, nobody should touch me, even when I'm corrupt, even when I'm not competent, even when I'm not following the law, even when I'm breaking the law, nobody should touch me because I am the chief justice. No, it doesn't work like that. There's always a first time to test the system. And if you happen to be the first person to be used as a scapegoat, it does not make it any unique situation. Imrano Daho, just that we have not tested Imrano. Now Charlotte say, now only the first EC boss who was a petition Charlotte say, and I know it could be. Utie Tokonua. Hey, how can this happen? And it's the first time a CJ and a Charlotte say, and then the first time a Ghana history, MPP for F4 Kotikwansu e Charlotte say. As we sit here, nobody can say MPP for the Charlotte say. If we say a amount for the competition president, no, and a president in share petition, no, and also establish say Charlotte say Eddie Bonibi into NBA investigations. And ya yenti kroma. Sanko from petition Ekufuado no manya Ghana for. Omo petition Ekufuado, omo ka so MPP for. Omo petition Ekufuado say yenyi Charlotte say no, omo de MPP card ka ho. No me Ghana for omo petition Ekufuado. Into ende Ghanaians as our petition president to say Chief Justice Ejuma Oyeno we tietia mraswa. What is the big deal here? Enti let's stop this conversation. I am meeting of the TV so Ghana. Now we can quite say me, hey, na Chief Justice the year na Chief Justice ya wono na 10. Takonu ye man Bible and or swear say Ejuma na okodino we ndi emraso. Na odi tumi sha ne nsa na obutumi so a e wo se ye twe na so ana ye mani firi bebi owo no odi nsie na time de babu sha ni se oye ai Tokonu araba de ende na odwen se e poem na ye kire wo se emra bi so wo ho a de wo ka no eba mi etuma yiwe free office when Tokonu was swearing in time na yes when in na okuta Bible me Tokonu araba de ende no sa swearing na wo swear no na e kire wo se ofum mrana sa emra ada esind entamna na wudi no sa entamna be se buafo Intervention Araba Tokonu, and everybody knows I Chief Justice Araba Tokonu today hereby swear not just a poem neka Sunday na wo kan na catch us ofuma samra na betumetu. It was a caution to you. So a government appointee na say your Bible, your Quran, na wo swear. Also tia say I don't know wo swear no. O say catch say ofuma yenjina no aso fampamon. Eno na esin de no. There's nothing so extraordinary about Chief Justice Tokonu facing a committee investigating her. What's the big deal here? What's the big deal here? Mumenja Jimino, I said the Ghana near one, ebi me first class citizens, yanke bi mu asem. Some people we are not supposed to. Emrana ya chichire no, ya chichire mra, constitution na ya chro no. Ya chro constitution said babo Ghana ho brain. Ya de babo Ghana ho bra to protect this nation. When somebody tries to abuse we the people, abuse the system, the constitution should be able to check the person. Anything in the whole committee etwa Tokonu ano. So if you are an appointee, Mumuza Tokonu, time I know John, I swear, and Tokonu, near boy, and say, hey, Tokonu, yeah, now you say Kabangu. Near Charles said, Yawokano, Debi, Ubeyano. Time I number Lebo Jimmy Bejan say, Nana the Dango Gufuado, and the all plagiarizing. Now, Nim said, Debi by a back kind of say, oh, and Tamna Woody Crampurna, and Tamano, a fake, a jandam. Ekufuado nkwane to me swearing no cry jandam. Ekufuado oyo bonsamo. Nana do dago Ekufuado. Oyo bonsamo sayetia. Nana Ekufuado nkwane to me dintam, entam no so ye jandam. Na mjesa u dintam a ane nka wakumem. Nana Ekufuado to me dintam na entam no so ye jandam. Entam no cry osa aboa. Ono kwampude abosom de channel long time. Eye den na utumi di eye den eye wi. E utumi di counterfeit ekoto wi. Udi ntam na udi no the ntam so kwa na udi no o say twatro. Messias, I don't know where this video is. Anka mu yambochiro munyina mu refi Ekufuado. I na or plagiarizing other countries presidents video yi way. Ekufuado nkwa na tumi di ntam odi no kran so o say twatro. Na do danko Ekufuado o ye bonsam. Ekufuado o ye bonsam o say tia. Bunsamo etia open to na bra obreno because we share until we open we table ase uwa no we ha Ekufuado ya bunsam Messias they say Ekufuado file me closing wo system no so it takes so long to find Ekufuado's file and can me bo natural nentam na odi na entam kese na odi no na Ekufuado o twa ntrofo ke monkai we.
My goal is to provide strong leadership and help build a prosperous society which creates opportunities for all its citizens, rewards creativity and enterprise, honesty and hard work, a society where there's discipline and fairness, where people go about their lives in a free and responsible manner, a society where there are safety nets for the vulnerable and decent retirement for the elderly, an open society protected by well-resourced and motivated security services, and where the rule of law works. For this to happen, Ghana needs effective leadership, leadership which is honest, competent, and determined to deliver, a leadership of conviction, one committed to fighting corruption and dedicated to the welfare and well-being of the Ghanaian. I am determined to fight corruption aggressively, and I can do so because I'm not corrupt, have never been corrupt, and will demand the same of my team. I want to build a Ghana where the National Health Insurance Scheme will work once again, like it did under President J.A. Kufuor. I want to build a Ghana where sound economic policies will lead to a rise in business confidence, where Ghanaians are gainfully employed in professions they value, that pay them well, where our youth thrive and grow in confidence, and where the current fears of parents change into prospects of great hopes. I want to build a Ghana with a well-educated and skilled workforce, able to compete.
Onkan onim do wa bodam no keka ni nyina ya trama no wa sese we mia owi na baka jam so lawyer akwa we mia na obegina obeji so we unim nyansa o my people and this country the onkan no ya tro mo jimia ma no kura okodo wi wo UK dia pamo no era ade nyago okpo bibio akwa we Oba also a lawyer, mo the picture Kokuba acquired and Nisa watch. Or catch say a good for the time no or argue or court in the picture ni. Some people for we own. Or see a nyama money di omi sobolo. E go for we. Or send ke chom ni dom to tables ni chom mochi. Akwa we ekufuado. Oba catch say o si bi okasa no na yet Ghana na nkofo we Omo ni madia papa ne papa mo kai ne papa ene etia de baby enum wem dum nyansa wey wa be papa so a lawyer human rights lawyer mu sociology ai obi a sociology be obi a tech obi a legal be political science law mu political science human rights lawyer ai asama baba ko fasem o ga sam kase yi Kevin Taylor de asama baba ai law mu political science no obi a legal be political science obi a wa bon be lawyer be human rights lawyer. I wait, human rights lawyer. Say not to France, could their brothers Okosia French, Kwasia Sabonkwa, or Numri. Onya a free akoto. Acquired him some Mickey Mouse no. Oko Jubilee Adomumi Asama Botam. Near to Ghana, yes, so some Kwasia some way so near to Ghana, Aquawi, or Paradino was a new answer, Aquawi.
Fellow Ghanaians, once again, good evening. Today is the 6th time I'm coming into your homes since we began our collective effort to combat the coronavirus pandemic and to implement measures aimed at containing and defeating it. I have, first of all, to tell you how proud and privileged I am to be your president, not just to fight for you, but also to fight with you, and to help shepherd our country out of this crisis. I said in my last address, the government's policy in this entire drama will be largely driven by science. We will, as much as possible, be guided by the data, with our focus on the 3 T's, that is tracing, testing, and treatment.
The 3 T's. Onimbi bia. See Jimmy. Hey, 10 gram no. Show boy no. Ya chura mano wa no man wa begina ho. Mo Jimmy amano. O chika kra ma jankroma no atwe no de mak mikmil. O ma twetwum. Say no mo tie MPP for. Akwa we kan French nyina kire Ekufuado. Me say away. Ekufuado at a point. Oni e kaso Ghana no ka French. Ekufuado. O tumi kan no ka French nyina.
Fellow Ghanaians, As the French would say, l'argent n'aime pas le bruit. To wit, money does not like noise. Sika impe dede. Where there's chaos, where there's noise, where there's unrest, you will not find money. If you talk down your money, it will go down.
It's no longer comrade, it's honorable chief.
Hey, Chinek. Honorable Chief, we discovered that since your appointment, you no longer shout, you no longer talk about government policy. What is happening, sir?
My brother, it is poverty. When you are poor, you shout anyhow. How many big men have you seen shout? They don't shout.
Fellow Ghanaians, as the French would say, l'argent n'aime pas le bruit. To wit, money does not like noise. Sika impe dede. Where there's chaos, where there's noise, where there's unrest, you will not find money. If you talk down your money, it will go down.
It's no longer comrade, it's honorable chief.
Hey, Chinek. Honorable Chief, we discovered that since your appointment, you no longer shout, you no longer talk about government policy. What is happening, sir?
My brother, it is poverty. When you are poor, you shout anyhow. How many big men have you seen shout? They don't shout.
It is honorable. You don't shout. A good father, no. Yeah. Or use more. Or use more. They are Tigana, a boy, and some. A bushra kuba, Kofeku for the certificate, bra. Adikura me catch now, Bride Champo, but catch them say, no, any US intelligence, the year Juma, on to me country, Mr. X, pull that for me. Oko interview, oko vetin. Bride Champo. Oko jina Ghana for vetin, the catch say, oh no, a Juma no, yema, a US army, no, na a sensitive, on to me can was a no petrol. Or a gao boy, or US army, no a reserve. Brandy Champon. Yet now Chroma bear 15 years. They be catch a Brandy Champon. No co US Army intelligence. Intelligence. Some question some way I normally to Chroma. And he also saw Mosso. Aqua way by one num you are brochira. One num risa. No be Ghana. One nominee Kufuado. Omni co school. Nana couldn't do my Rollins catches. Aqua way about them. And a Trump omni UK. Me can't be see by Omiaso. Yet Chroma na asimesisu start ye so osua fie kufuado enkwasiade ye ni momu nyina o ye beka mu de bia he mo pamu ni di atem MPP for allo accent slangs mo kai Catherine Afeku ono so daddy lemba.
Over a period of time in our first year, we have also been in talks with a private sector operator who is in the business of placing Ghanaian content at the disposals of viewers throughout the world, and the artists are signed on to produce popular content, including already existing content that will run as a series in the name of the artist. And it's already showing on most of your mobile phones. This Sunday, today's Monday, this Sunday, I would like to invite most of you who will have the time on a Sunday to be at a Mall in partnership with this private sector person. We are launching Ejako TV. It's a mobile TV platform that will be premiering at Accra Mall in an effort to promote local content. Local content. On Sunday, barring any obstacle, another one in the offing for music is Daddy Lumba TV, a channel that will be ready next month. And I had asked Mr. Daddy Lumba to be here. I think he's somewhere out there. And you will be amazed with this technology. It's TV on the go. A lot of people are using it. You buy it's a link with a mobile company. You buy your units, you turn it on, and automatically it creates revenue for the artist.
These are the nonsense we lived with. Daddy Lumba TV, Ejako TV, Ejako Jimmy way. Meka mosa, mona mo power, mo bra me bo defense Morino. I me twemo, me load bass no. Me, my bought Oba number 3, number 2, I me bought 4 players. Oba number 3, I me bought 4 players. 4 and 5, 4-4. Oba midfields are 4-4. Maybe players be 30. My load goalkeepers in 18 the group. Me see me bought defense. Oh dear bra. Ye load go Ejako TV, Daddy Lumba TV. Nkwasi afo mo na ndam ka kire. Ye tena kroma ha de be me ka kire sanko fo we. Omo ba e no mo bo Durak. Unim Durak.
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
Which were really bad times where we all slept at the petrol station. So that's indication that, you really need to get up and talk about it, because we cannot, as a nation that deserves so much more, come to this level.
I'm working like a bull and I'm paying my taxes. The government got to work like a bull as well and make sure that my road is fixed, that I have electricity, that I have water. That is their job. It is not for me to tell the president how to fix the economy. If he didn't know how to fix the economy, why did he run for office?
These people, omunom de kufu ado mobaye e sankoma nano amama ise anawo amama ise ai achim police. These are the people who brought the MPP. Today they are the same people sitting there. We are going to bring MPP back. You see Jimmy. Me yes anyoma way, because me name the kind of people we are dealing with. Ghana for your refia the entem. MPP we Jimmy. We are not supposed to give them any room again. Nane Akufo-Addo is an integral member of the MPP. Ken Ofori-Atta musika ne yede rane, Gabi musika, eye Bedie to musika. Bawomiamo, at the end of the day, Akufo-Addo will make the decision. Kennedy Japomo, eye Bawomiamo na amani sika mo abenya contract and obeka nkwasi asem so pe power. Brian Champon, original stage catcher say, Snake hotels in nyina auto kwasia. Original stage say to me on for power, on no power ene dia. Brian Champon, ne nine KK, original catcher say power ene dia, onjai power mu. I am using a refi. Sam kwasa sem we nyina koso no. Ne ebusan kofo say, "Enti mum Ghana fo ana." Ye kasa time na ebusa questions no. Ena asimesi bae.
When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akotose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Ofori-Atta, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team.
Ena, Jimmy was by. But before that, no, Mokai say, after this, Mokai say about Miamba catches that tracker. Where's this tracker?
So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight. So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app today is yet another important step by the government to leapfrog technology in finding solutions to the havoc the COVID-19 pandemic is wreaking around the world. We are trying to use digitization to help us in this fight. So the launch of this COVID-19 tracker app.
Tracker away. $5 million. Tracker away. Where is the tracker? MPP, and they are still in it. They don't even care. Ghana for Jimmy.
You to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
You to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens, building communities of service and a nation of character.
responsible citizens, building your communities and our nation.
You to be citizens.
We lived with this. Ekufuado, when he was taking an oath, he was lying. Odin tamro krano boa. Ekufuado, oni ekasa oka kire se odin tam kese ene amienu ye ne Ghana bob na Ekufuado boa. Na Ekufuado na oboa. Sankwasi afo ise nde yamfa tumi maba omia, yamfa tumi makede de Japan, yamfa tumi mabra champion. Ah, yete kroma. Akwawe, otena TV so. Get me the story. Make sure bibi akwawe.
But aren't you sinking too much money into it if it's not making any returns?
What I do is I set up the business. I let the business run and takes care of itself. I will not go and take money from other companies to come and support. No. All businesses should be independent. So initially I invest my capital to let it run. Well, not all businesses will do well, especially the media. The media is just a flagship. Your boss will attest to that, we don't make that much money. And the other areas that will complement is not every business that you succeed or the profit margin.
You mentioned 2 sites in Tema.
Farms don't bring money, and then you are better off with the media.
Oh, okay. So you don't have farms?
Now I've stopped.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't care how anybody will take it. When you wake up in the morning and you pray, God, let me be poor, then you go into farming. I'm sorry, I'll tell you like the truth. That's it. I don't care what anybody will say because I've been there. So when I see anybody going to farming, I just laugh.
But what were you doing? What exactly were you growing? What were you into?
Dida, Afrancho, Techima, all this cluster of villages gave us 500 acres.
So you don't have farms?
Now I've stopped.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't care how anybody will take it. When you wake up in the morning and you pray, God, let me be poor, then you go into farming. I'm sorry, I'll tell you like the truth. That's it. I don't care what anybody will say because I've been there.
Oh, okay. So you don't have farms?
Now I've stopped.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't care how anybody will take it. When you wake up in the morning and you pray, God, let me be poor, then you go into farming. I'm sorry, I'll tell you like the truth. That's it. I don't care what anybody will say because I've been there. So when I see anybody going into farming, I just laugh.
But what were you doing? What exactly were you growing? What were you?
What's it? Takwa wetina TV so catch say. Osore na ohun se obi ekweni a na ohun se nipa na ejimifo. Nipa no be say ehia no. Eku adwuma enkwase adwuma. Ohun obi so asore na pakwe ni so okodokoko. Ohun kwe ni so asore se okọ akoye adwuma. Ai na ohun ni so obedi hiewu. Ade achi ya kwase campaign was say I will use agric to feed the whole of Africa if I become president. Kwase afo. Opportunity to say the I don't be feeding the whole Africa. Yeah, Jimmy. We are not supposed to listen to these people. Yeah. Another foolish man. Yeah. We so original stage. After or try say Obeto Ghana. Snake hotels. No, because some original kind.
The party in the buying to rent them kakraba 2 year Kwaimu. Ukraine, Russia, war, COVID. Am I into 2 year day? I call from am I opposition? Who is Argentino? Am I 1 day a day? I call through. I'm saying, let's say, yeah, possible to know. A Biden Shishaye Kwaimu. Dollar every 17, about 10. Petrol every 17, about 9. And never in air confirm economy no pajana holo. It is possible. It is possible. It is possible. Yeah, made it this much. And I my dream say, from no. That time no ebe to aba. Na me share for my boy. Share is region boy. Every June, July this year. I am a 4 ababe so ya sini. Ye tutu ye akoye am economy na peja. Ye tutu ye akoye ama dollar na peja. Ye tutu ye akoye ama efumu yami. Ye tutu ye akoye ama benwe channel na so. NDC ebegu. Na say what did your margin say? What did the huna patapa? Any person assembly about the year 2024 now. The veteran say we have the ban. The veteran say we have the ban. We have the ban. Any person assembly about the year 2024 now. The veteran say we have the ban. The veteran say we have the ban. We have the ban.
Jimmy, we know about petrol American military reserve. Obeka chere MP before say or intelligence, okay, American intelligence. And I'm saying, hey, Brian, the intelligence, the obwa security. Me start you. Me nko baby, where they say we flag bearer, me chain flag bearer. They say I'm Jimmy who they mean kebi. Oh yeah, na uja funa na yere esu di jine mu webo. Video now here is here. Dear slow say, oh say Anthony Cabo. Why I say you try to cut it. Ojinechiro Jimmy. Anthony Cabo. Omo you use this truck. Ojinechiro Anthony Cabo. Omo ba power to Jimmy. Boy ceremony aboa. Omo you free o. Omo you know say Brabe campaign. Mo jechiro Anthony Cabo. Why so dying? Ye Jimmy Kuranti 4 years pe dear refi we nyina out of MPP. Ye Jimmy Abruzio. Ye Jimmy ye near editor yensem. Enti ye Jimmy ye refi bibia na bronya 4 pe ni asakoto yakoto abama zankwasi afoi. So omo me den. Yeah, there you go. More happy before. Sa nyoma we nyina wie 38.2%. 38.2%. 38. Ye kanu mudi atem kwasi afo mudi na munim ya je Ghana ya je yaman ono so na baby ne se rough. Me catch them Ghana for. Me se sankofo ye mistake biem. Omo nsuan lesson bia free bibi we mo. Dabi they are still fooling. Ebesin they still feel say omo nya bibia boni bia. We have to give them power. That is how they feel. That is my problem with them. Brand Champo so huna, but as obe agric minister dey on the Ghana ho, obe wie ska. At a point Brand Champo, oko eye ne officer $400,000 na si dem mo twen obi. Mumuza mo say, enti we 38.2%. 84 years near refi. Na yehu Brand Champo say, we do too qualified. Yehu no Brand Champo go fanko for be na be adwuma no. Anthony Kabo mo. Okofa wan Hajide. Brand Champo okofa wan Pius Hajide. Okofa wan na abebe chechire Ghana. Mahamudu Baomi okofa wan Chema Wuntumi. Samia Uku Kojo Ponkroma. Baomi okofa wan Nana B. Okofa wan mo na abebe chechire Kennedy Japan okofa. Kennedy okofa wan Abronye. Kennedy okofa wan Owusu Bempa Abua Papon. Kennedy kofa Abua Papon. Akwana ofri New Jersey ba na ne koto. Eye Ghana de okoto air condition 16 o 30 no. Akwa tietie bi na ese bosom no. Sankofo okofo mo abetechire. Okofo mo we mu abiem. Omunkofo ya na esa ko parliament ma Kennedy akwa bia be ministers. Amu akwa tamo. Atachi amo. Sankofo we ya masa. Ele senke mahama okọ 3 times so anke. Urade Yankopon. Me say ne senke mahama okọ 3 times so anke. Sankofo we. How akumsin mua teta. How akumsin. Gamu shede num teta. How akumsin. Atachia ka chires na mokura ba memfa mfam atachia gina atachia kura wen. Atachia ka jese kufuado atachia. Ana me busa mo say enti wana mu na eba nipa wana mu na mokofo maba. Minyanko MPP for we mu na besa ba be minister we mu.
Mami minim ne de demi ilevi ehiafo wontue bi. Ehienyi biara niwa obeche bi. And this is the analysis I make. Ghana, so what could be a ohia poso you be in the whole year. Sika bed ni sema or 70 Ghana cedis. 11 say betray. Say 300 Ghana cedis a trans. Mami minim ne de demi ilevi ehiafo wontue bi. Ehienyi biara niwa obeche bi. And this is the analysis.
We mu na mo sa ba be ministers. Na atena kroma ne asa akoto aba ma MPP na akwa nkofo ya aba be ka se we akire
awurade ti ye ba breki MPP ba breki zawurade kofa David Frisra so ma ni badi Israel so yini dia awurade metimi afu bi afri wari and with God all things. Awurade ti ye ba breki MPP ba breki zawurade kofa David Frisra so ma ni badi Israel so yini dia awurade metimi afu bi afri wari and with God all things.
Kwasi asem we ne ati wo we mu ne esa koto omoso mo petumi Gengo for me view ware mra. Dana samwa I say emoji de tare Bible chi. Hwe. On say Bible na eto no tete kakra no. Ana say eye pono book no. I say emoji de tare pono book chi. Dana samwa hwe ne num ne se. I say emoji de tare pono book chi. Ewrade tie be breki. Hwabro nya nim I say koraba.
We are winning these elections as a party. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia is winning these elections, and that's why we are saying that let's protect it. If we are winning, why would we want the electoral processes to be disrupted when we are winning? And so, I'm sure a lot of you recall the story in the Bible. I think it's a Solomon story. The story of the two rival women, where they went to sleep, woke up in the morning, and one of the babies are dead. Now the king calls these two women fighting over the living child. And then he says, why are you fighting? He said, this is my child, this is my child. Then the king says, okay, no problem, bring me a sword. This is the living one. Cut the living child into two so that you can all have a half of it. Now, you remember, the woman who knew very well that the dead child is her said, yes, kill the baby. Kill the baby. Now, the woman who knew that this child is my child, and because he's my child, I don't want the baby dead, said that, my king, if you would please her, give her the child. All this woman sought to do was to make sure that her child does not die. But the other lady that knew that she was guilty, knew that she had already lost her child, was willing for both of them to lose their children. That's exactly what the NDC are doing. They know they've lost. They know they are nowhere near victory in these elections. We are winning these elections as a party. Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia.
How? Me started with MPP. So what study? I also adi omo yemen can be. Where they say Friday na me church we be. Na punch ne mayo. We no see am to abamo.
They take my action to be tomfoolery. But me, by then tough, they will cut on me any necessary resistance anytime. Yes. Me masama me can say. Me say, oh no. Listen, me ko school prempe college. No. Me ko they take my action to be tomfoolery. But me, by then tough, they will cut on me any necessary resistance anytime. They take my action to be tomfoolery. But me, by then tough, they will cut on me any necessary resistance anytime.
Me see, wemo. That's a minimum. Me go for the me, I know how to handle them. Omo Jimmy Bruta. You can say Bruta. Walk public toilet so that. Toilet number 11. I want you for the Bruta. Omo Jimmy Bruta. LBP. When you say go for it, they be am sure gonna from sure say na uti Ghana kwana we was so with MPP. Also kwan Prempeh College for headmaster ni.
But you must feel really proud.
Actually, I'm greatly honored. The Almighty God has done me a tremendous honor. Today is historic. It's a victory for all the teachers in Prempeh College, because over the past years, teachers in Prempeh College have been teaching students of other parents. So today, the Almighty God is crowning our effort. It's a victory to all the teachers in Prempeh College and all the teachers in Ghana. I've been teaching students of other parents. So today, the Almighty God is crowning our effort. It's a victory to all the teachers in Parliamentary College and all the teachers in Ghana.
But you must feel really proud.
Actually, I'm greatly honored. The Almighty God has done me a tremendous honor. Today is historic. It's a victory for all the teachers in Prempeh College, because over the past years, teachers in Prempeh College have been teaching students of other parents. So today, the Almighty God is crowning our effort. It's a victory to all the teachers in Parliamentary College and all the teachers in Ghana.
But you must feel really proud.
Actually, I'm greatly honored. The Almighty God has done me a tremendous honor. Today is historic. It's a victory for all the teachers in Prempeh College, because over the past years, teachers in Prempeh College have been teaching students of other parents. So today, the Almighty God is crowning our effort. It's a victory to all the teachers in Parliamentary College and all the teachers in Ghana.
But you must feel really proud.
MPP, any party, and I know how to nullify them. We are Ghana now, Shemia. Don't worry yourself. Concentrate on this government. Help the government to succeed. Let us do our quote. Let us play our role. Let us help this government. The policies now they are too wrong. Let's criticize them. Munja MPP mame. MPP. And your political party a cluster of foolish idiots. I know how to distract them. I know how to let people know their foolishness. I know the antidotes. Me guno be 20%, but 28 mohuni besi. Mamu hamo with NPP. Don't worry yourself. The omo yan munja omo ku omo. Sa primary way omo ku be 20% to bebrebe executive bewu. Sa no motie. Let's not worry ourselves about the NPP. Let's look at things that will change our lives. Let's not pay attention. We are going to Ukraine and they waste time with the MPP press conference now. How it is not a political party. Met me actually videos upon videos, but you see, there were a whole archive and your old videos. So new things I did chemo. You came on your flag bearer. Me be a part in it too. Me part me be in it too. No man me wanna me channel. Me be MPP. Me be in it too. Power. Me bien to sakuko konja. When you say the agro, mo dia munim de esi. Na Friday yapon. And I calculation 1 or 2 be about saying 7:45. That's 11:45 in Ghana. More than share. And something they be omo catch say kufu the certificate.
And the omission of Oxford University.
Did not complete Oxford. If distinguished lawyer in this country, he went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nanado is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't have a certificate in a place, you don't add it. Look, the worst scenario is, I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nanado is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't have a certificate in a place, you don't add it. I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nanado is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't have a certificate in a place, you don't add it. I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nanado is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford. If you don't have a certificate in a place, you don't add it. I don't want to be petty at all about this. Nanado is a distinguished lawyer in this country. He went to Oxford, did not complete Oxford.
From day one, they knew Ekufuado did not complete Oxford. They knew Ekufuado did not have a certificate. No one knew. Omo used media no play mo for a long time. Gabi Ochidakon, Isankuma, Egbert Febo, Kweku Bako, Kwame Sefakai, Paul Adomo. They used them to lie to you. They knew from day one Ekufuado never had a certificate. They knew it. They knew Ekufuado was never a lawyer. But they cooked it. Ochina, what they are going to do tomorrow again, they are going to come talk about a CJ issue. They are going to come fight and try and pluck some sympathy for Tokonu. Watch out. The Jandam is going to be tomorrow. They are setting their people. The so-called neutrals, I'm going to be dangerous to see in Ghana. The so-called, they expect they are criminals. They are not. Because you are paying this MPP or contested MPP, flag bearer, or TV or energy expert. How is he going to speak? Tomorrow, be on standby, be on alert. Jandam will be flowing tomorrow. They have set up their people to come on TV or Channel Betra TV. So please, the CJ was right. Let me tell you, you cannot. Her fundamental rights are very important. My brother, let me complete. Now, Samson, no, wait. As a lawyer, Owini case biada Samson, the num can got him. As a lawyer, I can stop you because the CJ statement she made is a statement that has got to do with her fundamental rights. In fact, the house she stated, the Edu Lodge, is a place where it's in the vicinity of the. I said, please, my brother, please let me land. All right, you can go on. After that, I'll give you 2 minutes. I said, let me jump. I said, let me land. I said, please, my brother, you are my sister. He is my younger brother in law school. I said, you too, I know you. I don't expect you to say that. Okay, retract. You retract. I said, no, I can't retract. I want to go for it and let you know. Let me land, please. Samson, give me 2 minutes. I said, wait, I'll come to you. Wait, let him finish. I said, so what were you talking about the CJ? Samson, I'm telling you, Ghanaians will bear me. The CJ has been a very good CJ. MP before, no. The woman has done nothing wrong. And let me tell you, what they are doing to the woman is not good because the woman has not done anything. Samson said, are you landing? I said, let me land. Give me 1 more minute. Let me land. I said, Samson, you gave him 3 minutes. You're supposed to give me 2 more minutes. I said, please, my brother, why are you doing this? You are distracting the show. You know that is going on. The things are going. People are watching us. Please, brother. Oh, you go on. Because you say 4 hours. Ochina nkwasi asem say 4 is no more pon no masoroko. Omo tu nyina 4. Adanya enkwasi asem omutumi ka asem pepe bia. Please can you retract that statement? Is too harsh. You said the please the CJ's presser was basically needless. Oh my brother, please retract. It's too strong. That's a very strong. Let him retract or else we can't go on. Also no, let him retract. So please let me land. I did not really say in the context that you are saying. I was saying in the so what context were you using that word? I was saying in that context because the CJ in the presser. So please my brother, retract. You know, he's my senior brother in law school. By the time he went to MPP, it has been like that. So you, Mr. Hiagbo, what do you want to say? I say, as you know, Sao, you're wasting 4 hours in Kwasiasam. Ochina, wait, you will see the drama on TV. Ochina, the Omobaya, no, and you are not part of Numbre. They are coming to fight. Say CJ did not do anything. Sympathy. Oh, you know, on my imagine, they're going to pretend as if, sir, school no more and unko be that. I'm to say, news in a course week, one TB. They will create an impression to say, let me tell you, Ochina, they will come on Joy News, they will come and sit there and pretend to say, the Ekoso, the Nyoma Ekoso, Enye or MPP Abaymun, Omuye. They see Kai, they will come and let you feel so unko school da. Would you wait Jimunya Ganani, Onte Brofo, what you want to mean, please, Untimi Lande. That is what they will do tomorrow. When you watch it like it's some concert party. Watch and laugh. Omuya enyumre ejimi fobi subeba. Watch and laugh. Ochina member into Ochina monshwe concert party no. Concert party from Anopa to enyumre. It is all concert party. They are going to make you think so unimi answer. My brother, my sister, he's my mate in law school. We all went to Legon together. We were in the same hostel. I've known him since my Sardina from 1992. Besinde. Don't pay attention to this nonsense. We'll be back on Monday. My name is Kevin Akobedu. I'll be good. God bless you. God bless me. Ochina, I can advise you. Say about political show, morning show there. Go and watch TV3 and a solid issues now, and there I'm going to be biased towards that in that. So per political show, at least the host, intelligent enough, busa intelligent questions, straightforward with the issues. Say assembly for NDC when tia NDC omeka, say tia MPP omeka, a key point on TV3. I don't normally do this, but so show papa nipa do show Ghana enyansa 40 so amoka no kra. Go on TV3 morning. Key Point is the best show. Go and watch that show. It is solid. The presentation is on point. They are not going to allow you to fool. Propaganda. Whatever they speak on, they are in documents. Joy News is a Jandam platform. Sounds like any. Say Joy for the Nyansan Koma Pamano. Nenumu bon. Samson's take. Is the CJ right or CJ is wrong? Or say it is Samson's take. What are we doing to the CJ? Are we saving the judiciary or we are killing the judiciary? Madam Tokonu in a presser pointed some very important facts. We in case that the Jimmy, have a wonderful night. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Cheers. Abuache. Gigim.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No, no answer my Abuache. You will for Belgium front. It was Betia Belgium front. It was two Belgium front. Why you're why round what? Why you're why round what? Why you're why round what? Why you're super why round what? It was for Belgium front. It was Betia Belgium front. It was two Belgium front. It was Belgium front. Why you're why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no, what one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're why round what? I want it. Original. kwan, bɛgye nkwan, ɛwɔ abɛtia bɛgye nkwan, bɛgye nkwan.